Welcome everyone to Beginner EU Training Grounds 22 Beginner Bracket. I am Scoop, I am one of your commentators, and with me I have the wonderful Shikar.
Good evening, everybody. We've got 18 players lined up for you today, and we're going to kick everything off with everyone's favorite matchup, a Yule Mirror.
And we haven't been seeing that much in general either in other tournaments, so it's going to be interesting to see a Yipper and a Yipper at the same time. I wonder. The problem with mirror matches is always like, if I play a mirror match and I play against a Diva player, I'm just like, how do I play against a Diva? I don't know. I just play the character.
It's the worst. I mean, even if you play multiple characters, it's the worst thing when you go up against someone playing your main and you think, actually, I don't know how to do this.
Yeah. Or they play the same style as you, and you're like, oh no.
Yeah, okay, we're just tossing this coin. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. So we have Kit Fox versus Artemisk.
Yeah, I think Artemisk, I think, made it through to the top 6 last time. So, interested to see the progress since then. And it looks like they're both ready. Here we go.
Yeah, it was also important that when we start the match, it's like, remember to you spend your bravery points either to sneak in more damage on a person or do a brave counter. Because they release at every round. So if you have all 3 of them and it was a close match, that means you didn't use the bravery points that much.
Yeah, resource management is always an aspect of fighting games, but in Grand Blue, all of your resources get reset for every single round, so you get a clean break each time. You don't have to think about it too much.
I'm getting some slow down here.
It's a little bit slow for me as well, yeah. You might have some problems here. We'll soon find out.
We'll see. It might just be the intro where it's just loading in. No, it seems fine now. It was just the loading in.
Yeah, now that we're in.
Good overhead with the stance there. Good throw. You should.
I'm confused already. These colors are so similar.
Well, we see Kit Fox being very, very aggressive there with the stance and everything. Good back step. Good Starlit Sky. We're going to see a lot of DPs. I don't know, DP back as well. Good work. Oh, no.
Everyone's favorite wake up you Flux lane.
Yeah, well, if it works, it works. Good combo here. Good throw. Always mixing your throws in pressure. And goes for a sweep.
Yeah, good response from Artemisk.
That was Kit Fox.
Good point.
Oh,
still confused. Okay, a little bit of lag, but it looks like we're okay.
Yeah, we're okay now. The parry!
Nice parry.
Oh, Artemisk getting open up. That overhead.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Kit
nice.
Fox running some good pressure again. Oh, it drops the combo though. But sorry,
Nope.
win with the throw
that
again.
Was Kit Fox again.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. Oh, good. Oh, punish is fully. Good. Okay, what's important here? If someone DPs you and it's not an ultimate DP, you need to wait for them to land, then hit them with a heavy. Because if you hit them while they're going down in the air, you still get a punish, but you can't really extend it to a full punish. So you need to wait for them to land. If it is a flying DP.
Yeah, your best punish is going to be when they're grounded, but above all, make sure you get your damage in.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than when someone DPs and you wait a little bit too long.
Now, what I want Artemisk to do is playing a little bit more defensive here, because Kit Fox is in control of this right now. So try to wait for him to do a risky move and then punish them. Or spot dodge, or use BEC, just take a turn. Like that! You took a turn back!
Yeah, well, the M backflip is punishable, so that's exactly what you were talking about.
Oh!
Nice parry.
2 parries! This person is on a completely different level currently.
Yeah, Kit Fox looking dominant at the moment. Artemisk needs to try and get this momentum back.
Interesting anti-air that was. Good Starlit Sky. Oh, into a throw.
Oh, loses to the throw.
Ooh,
And another one.
It's gonna go for a third one. We're gonna go for 4-5. Fourth one. Are you playing a grappler? There you go. Counter it. Oh no!
And it takes it with a throw as well. Maybe Yule is a grappler. Who knew?
Apparently, Yule is a grappler.
So, Kit Fox now 2 games up with a different strategy both times. How's Artemis going to adapt?
Artemis needs to like change the game plan because this parry has been hitting pretty good spot dodge. Nice throw. They know that they can punish that with a throw. They have a lot
slightly
of
late, yeah.
Yeah.
But it is the right response.
Oh no. Oh, dropped it though.
Oh,
Good
unfortunate
throw.
drop.
Nice. Here we go. Artemis going to do a full quarter combo here. Good quick carry. Soon go into the corner if they keep pressure. Oh, nice! Caught him. Good. Ooh, into a super as well, yeah.
Okay, catching out with the super. Artemis only needs a little bit more here to take the round. And that'll do.
The counter
Nice counter hit.
That was a heavy as well. I think that's a heavy. It should be a heavy.
Yeah, I think up till now, Kit Fox seemed to have a really good idea of Artemis' timings, but went against them that time.
Good work there. We've seen Artemis adapting as well, but we're not seeing much BC usage here as well, because those will help you in this. Like during this pressure here, BC the Fox Flame, it's completely fine to do that.
I don't think we've seen a single Brave counter yet, just both players challenging and getting counter hit.
Yeah. They're just yipping around. A good spot dodge.
Yeah, I think Artemis could have comboed then off getting the hit with Gurren. Gurren can be a little bit difficult to recognize the spacing though for both players.
Wake up throw as well, that's pretty interesting. We see that a lot as well. Oh, good roll idea, but gets punished for it fully. Goes for feet.
Oh, gets hit by the low.
6-6-H? Oh no, we're gonna see the overheads. Into a throw or grappler moment. Good, sweep them.
I'm almost lost for words. This match has just been pure violence from the first start.
Yeah, there we go. That was a BC though. Good use of it. They know you have the corner. They could. There we go. Another BC out.
Nice. Yeah.
All these skills.
And challenges the 2-1-4. Good work for Kit Fox.
That was a very explosive match there. Very good from Kit Fox. Did a lot of good parries. Did a lot of like answering to Artemis pressure. So I don't really have many notes there. Oh well, I do have like you did weave in throws pretty well in your pressure early on, so you made the Artemis need to think more about are they going to come in for a throw and come in for a stab or DP or sweeping. So you started weaving that in, which was really good. You didn't use BC that often. Try to get that in your pressure, and you're going to be into Masters in no time. And the BC usage during like especially during multi-hit specials, which they cannot cancel out of, like Seox has one, Yule has one as well with the Starlit Sky, that's a multi-hit one. There's a Zeta has one as well with the 5U. So stuff like that, just BC them, free BC, free heavy knockdown. It's your turn.
Yeah.
When it comes to Artemis as well, it's like you did get pressured a lot, so you could have used BC there to give you more breathing room, and then start pushing back. But when we started pushing back, we saw good combos, we saw like good pressuring tools and everything like that. But Kit Fox was an overbearing force currently on you, so BC would have helped you a lot there to give you that breathing room you needed to like swing the pendulum in your favor.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's like we were saying before they started, though. It can be difficult to adjust your plan with the mirror because, you know, at the end of the day, you don't have any differences between the characters that you play around. Like, it's just one player against the other. So, you know, sometimes it is right to, like this, just, you know, go for it, accept a scrambly match. I think where that does happen, like this obviously was a very violent, very explosive, very, very scrambly set. in that kind of case, when you do get a hit, you can't afford to drop the combo. Like, if you're going to play a scrambly style, like, at least make sure you make your hits count, because there's nothing worse than going straight into another scramble afterwards.
And also, of course, it's always good to have a scramble now and then, because you see that in top levels as well. Like, there's going to be parts of a set that's just very scrambly, but that's also a part of fighting games as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, some players absolutely thrive on that. Will go for scrambly situations as much as they can because they trust themselves to win out. But in that case, again, definitely applies. Like, if you like those scrambles and you think you can throw your opponent off balance, then like all the more reason you need to capitalize when it works out for you, because you are kind of taking a big risk with that kind of style. But yeah, that was a really impressive set. Some really nice play from both players. Some very cool combos as well.
Very cool combos. We saw just one combo with a super at the end of it. Usually when the dual players I fought against, which is like Resco usually has like I think the most optimal one always ends with a super, depending on how the state of the round is. That's usually the one. We only saw one of those today, in this set.
Yeah, I think there weren't that many hits that were directly in the corner though, so sometimes it's difficult. Like, we saw a lot of mid-screen hits, and then you get your hit mid-screen, you take you Fox Flame, take them all the way to the corner. Like, that's a good use of meter usually. So if that means you don't have enough for a super next time, like, that's unfortunate. But you'd still prefer to get your opponent in the corner if you can.
Oh yeah, in general advice, if you have someone in the corner and they have a lot of health, and you know, like, okay, my super is not gonna kill, what you can do is like, if you have three bravery point, sneak in a rage strike in the combo and then a super in the combo in the combo string as well, because you will drain one from them and you'll gain that back for yourself. So that's gonna help you in the long run, because they will have two brave counters left to use, or rage strikes to use against you, while you still have three.
Yep, or they might have even less if you were on SSBA as well.
Oh yeah. If there's SSBA, you just drain them. Because remember, the less after, if you have one bravery point left, you take more damage, and you have 0 bravery points left, you take even more damage.
Yeah, a really big momentum shift if you can manage to land an SSBA. So if you get your combo and you've got SSBA ready, it's almost never a bad idea to use it.
Mm-hmm. But it was nice to see 2 Yules as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how they fare in today's bracket as well. We'll see. Maybe we get 2 Yules in the top 6 this time.
I think Nike would love nothing more than more Yules in the top 6.
Yes,
in all brackets.
yes, please, yes.
I'm glad someone does, because I feel like I've fought Yules every single day for the last 2 weeks.
Please tell them to come and knock in yips or whatever. Please, I need more. There isn't enough.
I mean, there's at least one, maybe sometimes a Duncan Yeeps? That's what it is.
Dude, no.
There's nothing like that. It's 0 now. Damn.
It's 0, bro. Nothing.
It's always so strange. Like, when you watch Duncan Yips and you see like no Yules, and you watch any other bracket, still no Yules, and then you sit down in the lobby and 3 of them walk up and like, where have you been?
They're shy. They don't want to play bracket. They want to avoid the allegations of being a character too broken, so they can like avoid the nerfs. That's the strat.
It would be a good strat if we ever got nerfs.
True. What's a BC? What the heck is BC? Scoop, what the heck is BC?
What has BC? It's before Christ. No.
Oh my god.
It's Brave Counter. I am a fan of that tool. I know a lot of people don't like the tool, but Brave Counter, you know, when you block and you press your Rage Strike button, and you block at the moment someone hits you, you just send them flying away from you and they take damage, and then gives you a breathing room, and it's most oftentimes it's your turn again. But if they block the Brave counter, some characters can fully punish it. But if some characters can't punish it if they block it, but it's their turn now. So that's basically it. It's a bit risky to use, but the rewards are so good if you land a good hit with it.
Yeah, I think like you'll always be -2 if your Brave counter gets blocked, so it shouldn't get punished just because it got blocked. But yeah, most characters will have to spot dodge on the right time to call it out, and if you didn't Brave counter, then okay, you just hit them for free now. But there's a few characters like Catalina who can have tools that they can use to bait Brave counter without taking as much risk. So, I mean, you do have to be aware of those and watch out for it, but it's better to default to learn to use BC, and then, you know, when you find that it starts getting countered, then you can start adjusting from there. But you don't need to go too deep into it.
It's a good tool to learn to use, because you even after the next patch, when they have new system mechanics, I don't think they're gonna remove the Brave counter. And it's still a good mechanic to have, like in your back pocket. But now off to our next match. It's a Vera versus Meg.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I've played quite a few games with Abyss recently on the Vera, so I'm looking forward to seeing how this works out.
I think I've seen them pretty active in the voice chat in the EUTG as well.
Yeah, doing a lot of learning. That it was a slightly awkward Darkane there, but fortunately it wasn't punished.
Yeah, that's an example of stuff you can BC multi-hits on. That's one of them.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice combo here from Gore. Here we go. You see, there he is at 1 BP now. So every hit now hurts extra much.
Yeah, that's another 20% damage, and you have to deal with Mari.
Good mashing. Oh, that was good jump special.
Nice hit.
Will it kill? No.
Not quite. Oh, and a bit too early on the throw.
Good BC.
Well, that was
Oh,
punishable. No! It wasn't necessarily a bad BC, like BC your opponent back into the corner, but you know, if you know that Meg's 2U is punishable, then you can just hit and kill there.
Nice combo. We see Guru doing a lot of nice combos here with Meg.
Yeah, good corner carry into the Mari setup and running the corner pressure.
Yeah.
I think Abyss might not be used to fighting Meg just yet.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good BC. Let's get out.
Don't not get back into the corner here. Meg is having now Guru is having pressure again. Try to get out of it. Good clash!
Oh, the clash! Wow.
Oh no, 6-7. It's gonna be killing. This is killing.
It's hard to tell with Meg too, but I think yeah.
Oh no, that is killing. Yes, it's killing.
It makes me laugh every time because of the way the damage works, and this bazooka at the end does almost no damage.
Yeah.
Despite the huge explosion. So yeah, I think okay, it's just playing a little bit too fast for Abyss to be comfortable right now.
That was a raw racetrack as well. Good, you brought Guru down to 1 the braver point as well. Oh, good sweep.
Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, good challenge.
What you can do with Vera as well, you can use the ultimate Luminaria to set. If it hits, it sets you up for a free 5U if you are in a correct distance to it, of course.
Yeah, I think Abyss has been mostly just struggling to get close enough. Most of this match so far. Very risky situation now with no break points left. That's a good challenge.
Good. But the SSBA will kill you here if you get hit. Oh no.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Didn't even need to use the SSBA.
Yeah, as Velson says, A lot of the time we don't see enough 6XL. We're seeing a lot of it here, and it's working very well for
Yeah.
Gohei.
It's a good approach tool. It's a good like aggression tool.
Okay, nice jump. Oh, it gets caught by the 2L.
Now it's your turn. Oh. Also remember, Abyss, you can use Vera's install as well. There we go. Go 5. Yep, there we go.
Yeah,
That's
nice
setup I
job.
mean.
Okay, now we're gaming. Oh, but
Oh.
wow, amazing
Oh.
anti-air. Tonya would be proud. That's not easy when Vera does the little jump with her install because you've got less time to react. But Gohei was totally ready.
Now you have Vera on install, which is it's very dangerous to fight. Very good pressure. Now they're mixing in throws as well.
Yeah, one hit can kill here, but that's true for both players.
Now it's definitely one hit can kill. Meg gets hit.
Oh, but gets. Oh, but wasn't quite ready.
Oh, nice throw.
Nice throw. Yeah, I think Abyss was expecting that to get blocked.
Pretty good play from Goria. They are in control of this match, like almost fully.
Yeah, and this is how you'd want to play Meg as well. She benefits from playing at a fast tempo. So
yeah.
Gohei's doing a very good job. Abyss is struggling to find the momentum at the moment. Another good BC. Okay. But yeah, these sweeps keep getting caught out. It's not easy to be ready for this kind of reaction.
That's it. Oh, I thought it was too far away, but it hits.
Yeah, the other strange thing with that super because it always animates.
It always animates that. Yeah. Even if you kill early with it, it still animates. I know if it doesn't kill on the first hit, it fully animates. I think it is.
Yeah.
I need to double check that sweep. I think that sweep is minus like a lot, right?
It is. It's punishable.
Yeah.
It's space dependent.
That's true. Certainly, the ranges that Abyss has been getting hit by it would be a punish if it was blocked.
Oh no! Well, that's good though. They're keeping pressure by doing that as well. Nice jump in. There we go and go 5U. Oh, they didn't. They went to 68 instead. And now they're going 5U, guys. No, they're not.
No, it's hit the full corner route.
Full corner combo.
I just missed the link there, unfortunately. But it's an awkward timing. I struggled with that when I first started playing Vera. The pickup from that combo. I don't know what it is about it.
Okay, here's the thing as well. Gore is doing the same pressure same every
Sweep
time.
again. Okay, nice. Returns with a sweep of his own.
Yeah. Oh,
and then
challenge there, but lost it. I think this was mostly a matchup knowledge issue for Abyss, because Gore did almost the same like pressure chain almost every single time. I need to double check if there was an opportunity there for you to poke in, but he did some good BCs there to push them away. But Goria was on the case right away every single time as well. So I think in here it's like mostly read off about the character Meg. Meg has not played that much. I can check her. I will let Shikar talk a little bit while I check on Meg information a little bit.
Yeah, I mean that's a sensible thing to do from Gohei's part. Is like, run your normal game plan, see if your opponent can deal with it, and if they can't, then you're going to keep using the same things. So there were some patterns there, like so Meg 2-2H. That's where she like jumps up, does the little flip, comes down. That can be difficult to react to in anti-air, but if you've got a DP like Vera does, then that's the kind of move you can look out for. Like when she flashes gold and jumps up, hit that DP. And even if you don't, if you block, then there's it's a record move. She's got a choice of follow-ups, so that's one that you kind of need to practice and learn what your options are. So, for example, a lot of Meg players will do the M follow-up that's plus on block, and most characters can stop that. You just press far light. And if she chooses not to do a follow-up, then she lands back, but it's your turn. And if she does the heavy follow-up, then you would get hit, unfortunately, but the Meg doesn't get a combo from that. And if you block that instead, then you get a full punish. So you kind of have to learn what the risk and reward is of options like that as you build your game plan. And other moves like the Meg 2U, the sweep that slides forwards like that. Everyone gets caught by that. At least the first few times. Where getting used to when people are going for moves like that helps you to be ready for it and make sure that you're blocking low.
There we go. I read up a little bit here. When Meg is doing her 6-2-3, that's Primal Waters. The first hit on medium and heavy is -19. But the follow-ups is what's an important thing. The dive kick is just -3. But what's important is she has a shark fireball in the air as well. It has a long startup, so you can punish it before fireball comes out. It's +5 on block, so that's the thing you have to learn to do, learn to see when it's coming. Then that's mostly the other one is mostly the shock tussle when she throws you in the water and throws you up again. That's mostly used in a combo. It's not used to raw because that's -13. Other than that, her shark yaw when she's standing and throws the shark towards you, that's -4, 6, 8. And then her jump as well, the special jump. That is -19 on all versions. I'm not talking about new versions now. I'm just talking about the other versions. And so there's opportunities to punish her and stuff like that. But this is mostly like a match knowledge thing then to get used to Meg's movement.
Yeah, it can be difficult, especially for a character like Vera. Like Vera has a fairly normal game plan. Like she's going to use her pokes like far medium quite a lot. She's got quite good buttons for that. And a character like Meg just doesn't really want to be around that. She's going to backdash out of your range. She's going to try and whiff punish you. She's going to do 2-2-H and just go straight over the things that you're doing. So that's the kind of match. It can be easy to just go in and go, well, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to play my normal game, and then nothing seems to connect, and it's quite confusing. So yeah, it just takes a little bit of practice sometimes. And then your trade-off is that characters like Meg, they're very evasive like this. They have less health, so once you start getting those hits in, then suddenly you find that you don't actually have to do all of that much. You only have to hit them once or twice, and then you've won.
Also, what's important as well, when her jump thing is only minus if she does it from standing. If she does it in the air, it's +1 and 2 +3. So you have to keep aware what she's doing. If she's in the air and does it, block it.
Yeah, if she does it from the air, she jumps up, and then when she does the move, she hops up again further. So you have quite a long time to see it coming if she does it in the air. But again, you have to know that she can do that in the first place to be ready for it. If she does that and it's the first time you've seen it, you're just going to say, I don't know what's happening. That's a very normal situation when you're learning a fighting game.
Yeah, why can't I punish it now when this does the same move in the air?
Yeah, it gets even more confusing.
And that's why we're here. We're fighting. We're learning the game.
Yeah, I mean, at every level that applies as well. You're always learning more. There's always interactions that you haven't seen. It gets even harder when you're commentating a beginner bracket for 40 different characters like this, and there's always a new matchup every week that you've never seen before. So we're all learning just as much.
There was one bracket where I saw Able Mirror and Uno Mirror in the same bracket. It was just like, what?
I hope you bought a lottery ticket that weekend.
It was like, wow, this is rare. Otherwise, that was my advice for Name escapes me.
Abyss and
Abyss, yeah.
Yohei.
Abyss, talk to a Meg player and do like a match or a couple of sets with them, so you learn that matchup. So you learn like what they can do, what's tricky, and how you can punish it with Vera. For Gore, you use BC a lot. You had really good pressure. You used your tools in such a way that the opponent couldn't really do much. So hopefully we'll see you in the top 6 then, if this keeps up.
Yeah, there's not much advice to give when someone brings a strategy that works, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, there's plenty of people around who do know Meg and how to fight her, so I'm sure Abyss will be able to find some help if they need it. I know Abyss has played a lot of games with Tonio recently, and I think Meg is going to be one of the characters that Tonio plays. Yeah, Tonio's already beat me to it, already offered. Perfect.
Yeah, good. So we're just waiting for the last match to be played out so we can see the next match. So if chat has any questions, they are free to ask. No.
We've done this before. And this
We've done this before.
Not having a repeat of that.
No? Okay, no, I'm going to say it. It's going to be... No. I'm going to do this. It's going to be cheese, mayo, and shrimp. There you go. Are you happy now?
Mayo is fine. It's like not the... Okay, I've done it multiple times, putting mayo and even ketchup on my pizzas. Right? I've done it too. You can kill me? But that's
I'm not
alright.
gonna kill you.
No, like you as in the people, because it's also like a sin to do that in Italy, but I also do it.
You know, I'm sure Scoob said something even worse than that last time. So if it's not consistent, is it really your favorite?
What do you mean?
I mean,
I'm not sure I believe you.
my new favorite is like a plain old cheese pizza with like cheese and with the tomato sauce and with crab sticks. That's my new favorite.
Okay. So you're a big fan of seafood on pizza then?
Oh yeah, I'm Swedish, so we love fish.
That would make sense.
What's the most unusual type of food that you would put fish in that no one would expect?
The most unusual food you will put fish in?
Yeah, like curry.
Curry. Oh, okay. In that sense, you know those like South American dumpling. I mean, yeah, just okay. Dumplings that would make sense, but like I'm thinking the South America ones where it's like usually a bunch of meat and it's just like pieces of fish inside it.
Oh, like a stew thing. Okay, mixed stew with meat and fish. Ah, okay. Mm.
Oh, okay. That's another thing. That's even worse.
Yeah.
Stew with fish? Oh my god. Oh, you know those... Wait. You know this way of like cooking meat where you like put it in a vacuum sealed bag and you like cook it in water?
Yeah.
It's fish,
yeah.
but that. Catalina Mirror. Oh my god.
Oh, someone poke Momo. We have a Catalina Mirror here. Neomdamus versus Histria. I think I pronounced that person's name correctly. I hope so. Second mirror match we're seeing today as well. Did you know you can actually buy Catalina's DLC skin now on Steam separately? I'm just throwing it out there.
Why would you do that? You can buy it in-game with rupees. Why would you do that?
Oh, you can also buy it in-game rooms, yes. All the match talks.
It gets a bit expensive if you're buying that and Lancelot's suit and all the others. Well, expensive in rupees, expensive in real money. It's expensive either way if you wanted to get all of them.
There's a lot of poking going on in this first round. Oh, nice interruption of the Enchanted Lands.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting good conversions off pokes is what Catalina's good at.
Yes.
It's,
I've used that as well.
it shouldn't be a surprise, but like it's usually interesting. Like a lot of characters can struggle to deal with this kind of this play from Catalina, but obviously if you're Catalina yourself, then you have the answers right there.
The best counter Catalina is Catalina.
Who knew?
Nice clash. We're not seeing a single brave counter here, though.
Well, both players know they've got a tool to deal with it, right?
That's true as well. There we go.
There we
That's
go.
a good
Nice
use
BC.
of it. Oh no. Oh no, wake up, Pro.
Yeah, just slightly off with the timing there.
There we go.
Okay, now we're back to fireballs, of
Good
course. Good
patient
challenge
play
against
here.
the light wall, yeah.
Yeah. You just have to wait it out. Oh, for people who don't know, Catalina's light wall can only soak one hit. So if you're a character that has like a multi-hitter, you can just bash through it. Or if you Willness, you can just ignore it.
Willness privilege, yeah. Oh,
Clash into
great
air
reaction
throw.
to the... Yeah, brilliant reactions there. From history. Okay, this time Brave counter not working out. Hits the throw. Another one. Oh,
Yeah.
accidentally loses the corner.
Damas is
Now reset. Both of these players are being very patient at the moment.
yeah, I think you have to be that in this matchup. You're gonna have to
Absolutely.
wait for the opponent to do one overreach. Oh, interrupts the U skill.
Yeah, great value there. And then
Nice.
wins out with their own.
Good throw. Escape.
Yeah, good challenge.
Sweet.
So
Ooh, CP.
yeah, one thing to remember when you're playing against Catalina when you see the light wall. So there's effectively 4 options that Cat has, but all of them are minus in their own way. Like she can dash backwards, you can dash forwards, and she can do the strike before she dashes, or she can choose not to. So you know whenever she dashes forwards to you from light wall, like it is your turn, but you have to react very quickly.
Yeah. Oh no, I think that must have been a misinput there.
Maybe just slightly late. Yeah, and good reaction there. So that was the dash forwards, and History reacts correctly with the throw.
They are both playing very calculated a little bit. Oh, nice reaction. You're in the corner, you're pushing Catalina away a little bit during her wake up.
Yeah, oh, caught by the ultimate fireball. It's difficult to offer really good advice when it's the mirror, because at the end of the day, you just have to play better.
Well, what you
have
can,
to work out.
again, what people can use. This goes for both players. Again, Brave counter is pretty good. You both have pretty good 6XL use, the 5U use, and such like that. It's really good use. The ultimate fireball that Catalina can use is a very important tool as well in any match.
Yeah, it's a really big source of damage and corner carry for her.
Yeah. It often swings the fight in her favor if it connects. Good patient play from Historia. There you go, and now we
there's
see
it.
they crumble to it.
Yeah, nice combo there.
Nice enchant lands. Oh, go for a beat. Good throw escape. Oh, ooh, that was close. Yeah, here we see what I mean. It only soaks one hit and then it goes in.
Wasn't that a normal fireball? I think that was actually just that. So she still takes damage when she blocks something with light wall. So I think maybe just didn't have enough health to survive the hit.
Oh, was it like that? Ah, okay. Oh, nice anti-air. And into a follow-up.
Nice combo, yeah. Great job.
I think you could have sneaked in another U Fireball there to just get in a little more damage and combo from it.
Yeah, it's tricky to spot the spacing where you need to do that, and then you still need to run up again afterwards. So sometimes that's just a way to throw away 50 meter, but it's a really strong tool if you can get used to the timing.
Nice, use Ventus
Yeah,
DA
nice
there.
combo into super.
Good throw.
Oh, not quite fast enough on the punish.
Yeah, I think they could have punished there because it was spaced
so tense.
wrong. Yeah. Fireball usage. Oh, jumps over the
nice
fireball.
jump. Amazing. It's so difficult there. It's so unfortunate when you're waiting, you think, oh, what do I do? I need to press something here to win, and then just at the moment you press it, your opponent does the exact thing that beats it. But that's just how it is sometimes. Another great anti-air. Okay, lots of fireballs. Both players careful with the spacing here so that they're avoiding getting punished.
For people don't know, Enchanted Lands, that's when she runs forward and stabs you with sword. A lot of her moves are like that, but it's just when she like dashes forward. If spaced incorrectly, it's punishable fully.
Yeah, it's all of the versions are minus. The heavy version is even more minus. But it depends exactly how close to you Catalina is afterwards, whether or not you can actually punish it. So
yeah.
a lot of strong Catalina play is basically just staying just outside of your range and using moves like that to make your life very difficult.
That was a good start for Neodamus as well.
It is.
Oh, nice.
It's so difficult to get used to the pace of this compared to the last mirror that we saw that was all-out violence from the get-go, and this is
more like calculated, more like
yeah.
Whoa, okay.
Oh, amazing punish.
I haven't seen that interaction at all. That was cool.
Yeah, so when Light Wall is fully charged, it charges up twice, and on full charge, you get a full crumple stun there.
Oh no, drop the crumple. Will history
It was a good safe
there?
jump. You shouldn't use the DP against the safe jump if you recognize it. But unfortunately, missed the punish.
Good spot dodge.
So yeah, one of the changes they made quite a ways back for Rising is that if Light Wall blocks a hit, then it upgrades by 1 level. So normally Cat would have to charge it for quite a while to get it to full strength, but if she blocks a hit, she can get a really big punish.
It was very like less chaotic than the Yule mirror. Yeah, we saw pretty good uses of BC. We saw pretty good like footsies, I would say. We saw like a pretty normal Catalina mirror match there. So I don't really have any real advice to give there. I'm trying to just think. Oh well, you Fireball would have been more useful here from both of the players as well. But I understand when you use it and they have like jumped already over it, you like get a bit discouraged to use it again.
Yeah, but certainly look out for chances that you can take. Like you know, a lot of characters can charge up their Fireball at distance, for example. You know, I play Beelzebub, and one thing that I always forget every time I play against Catalina is that if I love to charge a Fireball there because it works really well for me. Anytime I start to charge a Fireball against Catalina, like she's just gonna hit her U Fireball and blast me for it, and I always forget. So tools like that are really strong and can really help you get through some matchups that are otherwise quite difficult.
I'm trying to think of something else there during that match. No, it was, as I said, it was a typical Catalina mirror match.
Yeah, I think, go on. Sorry.
Yeah, no, the only thing I said is, like I said before, the more use of you Fireball would have like turned the favor more in Histria's favor there, because Neodamus had some openings you could like exploit. Because remember, when you use a U skill, it slows down the game a little bit. So there's like you can like slow down a little bit to get an opening, a little bit.
Yeah, I think, like you say, it's difficult to give too much advice because I don't think history really played too badly. It was another one of those like, okay, technically you lost 3-0, but it wasn't a total walkover by any means. That was
No,
closer than the
wasn't
score
a
looked.
walkover.
So yeah, it's hard to say that you're doing too many things wrong. And at the end of the day, it's a mirror match, so it's not as though you could say, well, okay, I didn't know this thing about the matchup, or I didn't know that their 2M is better than my 2M in this situation. Like, it's the same move. So sometimes you learn from a mirror where you didn't know. That's the other benefit of mirrors is other players of your character can often teach you things that you didn't realize. But yeah, it's difficult to change it up too much. Kind of have to remember you're playing you're really playing against the player rather than the character in the mirror match.
Yeah. Especially when you're on equal like skill levels as well. Then it's you fighting the player, not the character. And I don't have any more advice to give there currently.
Yeah, but it was another good match. I'm sure Momo will be pleased to find out there was a cat mirror here, and unfortunately missed it. But hopefully we'll see more Catalinas in the upcoming rounds and the next brackets.
For people who want to improve with Catalina, Momo is a pretty good person to poke at. When he has time, he will give advice about Catalina. And when it comes to Yule, I can recommend talking to people like Resco or Tuho. I forgot. I always call him differently. But we have a Yule player that's called Tuho. That's not his full name. What's the rest of his name?
Tuho Yuho.
Tuho Yuho. Thank you. Tuho Yuho is a good Yule player as well. When it comes to Vera, we have Has. That's also a commentator. That's pretty solid Vera player. You can ask them for advice. When it comes to Meg, I have no idea which one you can talk to when it comes to Meg, sadly.
Good question. Yeah, like we know that Tonio plays Meg. I'm not actually sure who else.
No, Meg is. It feels like Meg was popular for like a week, and then everyone dropped Meg. Like we don't see that with Ilsa. People still play Ilsa a lot. It might be that people thought like Meg's approach might be a bit boring, but
I think the hardest thing for Meg is just that because she has a little bit less health, so.
That's why
there's situations in games where you think, well, I would have survived if I was on a different character, but I'm playing Meg, so I lost. And it's quite easy to look at a situation like that and say, well, okay, I
mean, it's funny that do you say that, and then you have Abel mains.
Sure, but if you don't like having health, you're gonna play Abel before you play Meg.
Yeah, I never heard an Abel player say like, "I would have won if I would have had more health." No, Abel main is gonna be like, "I got hit, I'm dead."
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, certainly there isn't really anything stopping people from playing almost any character in this game.
Nope.
Certainly, Gamera in Japan plays Meg quite regularly. At a very high level.
Yeah.
So, there's always players like that you can look to, at least to get some ideas.
Definitely.
And Doma stepping up. Doma apparently knows Meg as well. Or knows someone to recommend.
Blurt.
Thank you, Doma.
I don't know who Blurt is, but talk with Doma. They will connect it to a Meg player. So it's important to know that you have people that will help you if you ask them nicely enough and if they have time. Then most people will help you then.
Yeah, and we have the coach roles in training grounds. I'm not sure if we have a straight up Meg coach, but there's there are the other coaches here who will know some things about the characters. So if you're starting from scratch, then you can still get some pointers there. If you're at a bit of a higher level, you're S plus, S plus plus, and you're trying to step it up, then we might have to find you someone with a bit more specialist knowledge. But the information is available, and even if we don't have someone who can answer it directly, we can find someone who does. So when you do get stuck, always make sure to ask your questions in the Discord.
Yeah, and people will gladly answer the questions in the Discord. We also, I can say that we have launched in this Discord matchmaking now as well. There is a dedicated. Valsion is not a beginner. We have a dedicated beginner matchmaking. That's for people only who are S1++ and under. So if people see like someone acting like, beginner matchmaking, I'm looking for other people that are similar like rank skill level as me, people will ask you for matches. If you want a more like higher level of play, you can then add the graduate matchmaking. That's going to be master and upwards. I think there's also a third one, which it escapes me now.
Yeah, we've got so graduate matchmaking should be players who have graduated this bracket or just recently made it to master rank. They're kind of at an intermediate level. And then we also have the coach matchmaking. So if you specifically want to play against a stronger player and get some advice after the match, then that's what coach matchmaking is for.
Yeah. So also, and don't worry if you think people are gonna abuse the beginner matchmaking to stomp on people. The moderators are keeping an eye on it, so don't worry. It's gonna be monitored. Not monitored in that way, but Tomer is gonna keep an eye on it.
To be fair, before we have like someone actually abusing the beginner ping, like, come on. If we even get to that point, oh my god, I'm gonna have a fun night if we get to that point. But like,
honestly, I think it's more likely that someone would do it by accident rather than
yeah, most likely. Here we go. We have Versusia here. That's also a pretty rare character. Osmos, I think it was in the last one. These two players were in the last beginner record as well. I think that's Lucilius. Yeah. We have Lucilius versus Versusia here.
Which is not a matchup that you see every day. Again, another slower paced match. This time, where Catalina has a reasonably good movement speed and benefits a lot from spacing. Both of these characters move very slowly and hit very hard.
I mean, okay, Versusia moves slowly a bit. If she's after like one step, she's in your face like that.
If you give her enough time to run up to full speed, yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
The Lariat isn't slow either, and Lucilius can teleport. Both of these characters have to commit to get around the screen.
Yeah. Also, Versusia has her little token thing, which can do follow-ups on her specials, which is really important for her game plan.
Yeah, learning how to play around Versusia's buff it's obviously it's important for her, but it's important for you as the opponent as well.
Nice hit grab. Nice combo here as well.
Yeah, nice pressure from Larsen Amenetat.
Lucilius is soon level 5, but I don't think they're gonna get to level 5. This is gonna kill. Yeah, he's killing.
Kill though, yeah. So when Lucilius teleports, so he has three different options from it. He can appear in your face without doing any kind of attack, which is often used as a throw. He can do this one here that he just did. It's like where he appears in front of you and explodes. So that one is minus if you block it, but he can use it to call out some moves. There it is like again. And he can also go up into the air and come down with a dive attack, and if you block that, then it's his advantage. So some characters have a consistent reaction where when you see him disappear, you can react on the same timing and cover all of his options. A lot of the time it's 6XL, but it does vary from character to character, and I think 6XL is probably not the right answer for Vasusia.
Nice combo.
Really good corner carry there. Amazing combo.
Yeah, they're being a bit cautious about the teleport. They have SSBA on the board now, so any stray hit, and they can confirm it, will kill Lucilius here.
Yeah, Lucilius also played level 5. This is scary for both players.
For people who don't know, Lucilius starts at level...
Oh, great reaction.
It hits!
Yeah,
I was a bit worried it wouldn't.
that is consistent. At least for the
Nice
ultimate
reaction.
one. I think if that had been like the... If he teleported upwards, Vasusia probably goes underneath him. But certainly for the ultimate teleport, that's perfect response.
Mm-hmm. Nice. For people who don't know, that's not a command grab, that's a hit grab. So it needs to like hit non-blocking for it to do the follow-up.
Yeah, you can just block that normally.
Yeah.
Teleport again. Yeah, every time Osmos is throwing the orb here, also Minotaur is getting that teleport in. That's really good response there.
Yeah. So they're gonna force Osmos to stop. Wow.
Teleport calling out again.
This teleport is paying off really well in this matchup.
Yeah, and no fear either. Like sometimes it's easy to go, well, I used the teleport and they did the super one reaction and took the last round for it. Sometimes it's easy to sort of doubt yourself after that, but you know, also Minotaur saying, I don't think you'll do that again. I'm gonna carry on.
Yeah. Here's the thing as well. On full screen, Awesome Nature has full control due to the stance and due to the teleport. So you will need to try to bait it out of him. Yeah, no. Good. Yeah, we go.
Drops the
Oh no,
combo.
drops it! Yeah, he's here. Oh, good.
Oh, nice
That's
answer.
what you need. You
Kill
need
it.
to trick. You need to punish them when they're in the mid animation of something else that's not the teleport in full screen, like you did now. That's how you have to do it. This
Full
hits.
yeah, great conversion. And yeah,
So now
there
we
we see
have-
the difficulty with when you face Vasusia is that sometimes you can feel like you're in complete control of the round. This is everything is looking great, and then one hit, and it's all over.
Look at the damage. Good pressure.
Yeah, great
We
pressure
could-
from Awesome Minotaur here.
You could have used a BC in a couple of situations there. Good. You're playing. You're now respecting the teleport a little bit. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, good call out.
Good jump.
Yeah, good BC as well, and again, good response.
Will this go? Oh, wouldn't it? No, it maybe wouldn't have. No, it wouldn't. Would have left them very little in health. This is much better. Now they have to be really careful here because they
Yeah,
have to
this
wait
is so
for.
tense.
There we go.
Oh, just gets clipped, but it's not enough.
That's chip point. Don't chip now. Oh,
Yeah, both players on chip. That was so close.
Yeah. Yeah, now Ultimator needs to change his tactics as well. No, maybe not.
Well, sometimes that's the change you need, right? Go back to plan A.
Yeah. Good call out.
He takes the grab. Also Minotaur with the corner pressure again. Good defense from Osmos.
Good BC, keeps the corner. Into fireball. Very defensive play here from Osmos.
Yeah, you know, also Minotaur's got some hits in, but struggling to get full value for them.
I think this.
Oh, that's Yeah, this is the danger though. If you
Oh, there we
if
go.
you give Lucilius too much time, so that he gets up to blade level 5 like this, he gets to convert a lot of his hits a lot better.
Yeah.
So that's the unfortunate downside of playing well defensively like that, is that time's against you in this kind of match.
Fighting Lucilius is like fighting a raid boss in an MMO. You kind of want to, if you can, stop him from being level 5. No, like in range time or sort of thing.
He is a boss even in the gacha era, as I understand it.
Yeah, so it fits. Oh, nice! Don't know many fireballs that can contest that fireball, sadly.
Yeah, I think, should be able to kill here. Oh, unfortunate.
I think you interrupted their DP there. You should have blocked it instead, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, good work from Osmos. Seals it in the end. It's it can be difficult, right, when you've got a tool that normally, you know, beats other fireballs, or at least is equal to them, and then suddenly it starts losing. You've got to change your game plan on the fly. But Osmos is doing a good job of adapting it. Getting some good corner pressure this time.
Get the free token. Nice! Mash, they were pressing. Oh, dropped to one, but they got. No, that was a reset. That was a calculated reset.
Yep, sometimes you're just 2 steps ahead.
Yeah. You also seen that Osmos starts dashing, but then it then cancels it out as well, trying to bait something out of Awesome Leader. Good pressure here from Lucilius.
Oh, good challenge as well. Yeah, just
Could do a. Oh, sorry. You could do a raw race strike here. But it will be costly if they react to it, though. They're on ship point.
oh, wow.
Good.
In the end, it's just the standing light that finishes it. But yeah, it's really good patient defense and patient pressure from both players here. Yep, challenge the stance with the pillar.
Good blocking here. We're seeing a very more confident Osmos right now. Finding openings where they couldn't before.
Yeah, I think it took a little bit of working out to to adjust the game plan. But Osmos seems to be finding their feet now.
You see what I mean? They're like canceling their running.
Yeah, it always confuses me because she can run so fast, but any character can basically stop as soon as they want. You do have dash momentum.
Nice throw.
But yeah, it can get quite tricky. Osmos, again, this is a big turnaround actually from the first game.
Yeah. Lucilius is very like vulnerable in that stance.
Yeah, he kind of has to make a choice, and the longer that you let him stand there with the stance, the more blade level he's going to get. So
yeah,
he wants you to try and challenge it in some way, but I think Awesome Minotaur's struggling to find a choice here when Osmos can just, hit him with the pillar. Yeah, nice numbers there. Should get a full combo here. I think Vesucia can do enough damage to kill.
No.
Oh, but this is the super. It's okay, we still got the meter, we still have the advantage.
We still have a lot of health as well. Okay!
Great reaction.
Very good reaction. Using reversal on the ultimate teleport. 2-2. This is still anyone's game.
Yeah, this is like, it's like 2 heavyweight boxers going for it in a match like this. Okay, he jumps over the teleport. That's Awesome Minotaur has a good position.
Ooh, good match. counter hit.
Yeah, that's unfortunately that's the trick, is that the medium teleport looks the same, and it's your turn, but the ultimate one is plus. So a painful way to learn that lesson, unfortunately.
You see he's soon at level 5 as well. You just have time to block it as well.
Nice jump, avoids the throw.
And we'll set point here for... Set point for Lucilius now.
Yeah, Osmanitar seem to be struggling after Osmos had adapted, but they've got the advantage now. Can they seal it?
They're playing very left stance now as well. Oh, good!
Oh, amazing throw bait.
DC's nice use. That means it's your turn again.
Nice challenge. Straight to the corner. Good combo.
Ooh, just raw throw. Another raw throw. Oh, nice.
In the overhead. This is enough to seal it.
Don't drop it now. There you go.
Okay, good work.
Double
Yeah,
easy.
one thing to remember, especially if you've dropped that combo a couple of times in a match, if you look up at the health and you're like, if I just cancel into SBA now, it will kill, then, you know, just do it. You don't necessarily need to prove to everybody or to yourself that you can do this combo. Like, you know you can do it normally, but let's just make sure we get the damage on the table.
Keep it simple. If it kills, it kills. Ooh, nice 60L layering drops it.
Yeah, caught challenging on the wake up. Osmos getting a really strong position now for this final round, but Osmanitar breaks out.
Soon level 5 blade.
Oh, he evades the teleport, gets the punish.
Level 5.
And again,
Interrupt.
another challenge. How
Might
much
want
damage
to
can
use
Osmos do here?
Super here. Cash out. There you go.
Oh, it's gonna be close.
Yeah, but just to be able to get the all 3 Braver points.
One more hit.
Nice.
Osmanitar gets hit. I'm not sure what by. It wasn't a counter hit.
I think they were trying to do maybe an input for reversal there, but maybe...
Yeah, maybe just slightly too slow.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, but another really, really close set
Hmm.
between these two boss characters. That was very, very difficult to commentate, actually. I'm not really sure how I would approach that on either character.
Well, here's the thing. We'll start with Osmos. Osmos, the first 2 matches there, they were trying to do stuff and they got severely punished by the teleport constantly.
Yeah.
On the third one, they started adapting. They started doing like, okay, they're in mid animation to do a sword attack. That means they're locked. I use pillar.
Yeah.
And from
'cause
there,
it can't teleport in the stance.
yeah. So from there they started like slowly like punishing also Natar more and more for the stuff they did. So they had to change their game plan. We saw less orbs when we saw more like more normals hitting in more than as an approach to it. We saw way more pillars as well. That was more difficult for Awesome Nation to handle. And then we also just saw the raw damage from Versusia.
Yeah, true. I think it's also good to give yourself a bit of space sometimes. Like just take a moment, even during the round, to think what's my opponent actually doing here. So things like the teleport. If you have DP available or your super's ready, and you see Lucilius start to teleport, like you can just press that. It's free damage. So, but you need to not be pressing something at the time for that to work. So sometimes, maybe you've been trying to play at a fast tempo and you keep trying to take your turn and you keep trying to throw moves out and then you're finding that it's not working. Sometimes you need to think, well, okay, they keep doing moves that beat my moves a lot of the time, but if I just wait and I see that move happen, then I can beat it with my own choice. But you have to give yourself a little bit of time to see it and for that to happen. And I think Osmos did a very good job there of
We also saw
taking a step back.
We also saw Osmos in one match was more defensive in one round, but it bit him later because it made Awesome after level 5. But then the next round after, we saw them like, okay, I'm not supposed to get them to level 5. I need to be more aggressive, not too passive. So they learned that lesson as well, and then they started steamrolling. For Awesome later, it's like you had your like standard game plan, and you slowly adapted to what Versuso was doing. But I think like then you dip back into the game, do your old game plan, and then you got punished again. And so that's the nature of fighting games in a nutshell. Like my plan B1 works pretty well. Now it doesn't work anymore. Okay, I go for plan B. Oh no, that doesn't work as well as plan A. So I go back to plan A again, and it's just like, oh no, it's bad again. So you had to like try to do something else then. But you used BCs in a good way. You did good combos. You leveled up your level 5 blades several times. I never saw you on low level at all. So you did that really good.
Yeah, I think also Minotaur came to that with a solid game plan. We saw the adjustments from both players. That was really interesting to see. You know, like you say, different characters, you've got different tools. A fighting game match is kind of like a conversation, and it's going to go. You know, different matchups are going to go a different way. Sometimes your tools work really well in one matchup, and they don't work very well in another, and you need to find out, you know, what type of match this is.
Mm-hmm. And we'll see. We're on a round 5 now, so we're going to commentate Akag and Yule. I didn't see who the player was. Svera, and who was the other player? Is it?
I'm still trying to work out. I think because we had 2 players stood on the cabinet. Artemis again. Okay.
Oh, in this matchup, it's tricky. It's so tricky with the traps. Now, for people who don't know, Kag can set traps up in the air and on the floor. They can be punched away, so they're not there permanently. They also fade away. But you can also just like poke them as well to remove them.
Yeah, you need an attack that hits low enough to the ground to clear the ones on the ground. A lot of characters that have a low 6XM, that can work.
Otherwise, it's just either it's your 2L or 2M that can do it often.
Yeah, she also got changed recently, so the traps don't last as long. So if you're really stuck and she's quite far away, sometimes you can just wait, give yourself a little bit of time, and the traps will go away. If Kag wants to put the traps down again, like the action of putting the traps down gives you some time.
Oh no, the Yipper is yipping. I think that was supposed to be a BC. Oh, there we go. Now he's here.
And then there's the teleport that you always have to be ready for. Oh, the nice back throw.
Kag is one of the few characters that can combo off a throw. Because if they set a trap up in the air, and then you can throw you into it, they will combo from it. 2V can also combo from a throw, if she has done a setup with her droid as well. But there's not many characters that can combo. Ladiva can combo from her throw as well. So there's 3 characters in my head that can combo from a throw.
There's a few.
Oh,
yeah,
Beatrix, maybe?
I'm not sure about Beatrix. I think Ferry can combo into GG. Eustace can combo if he's set his H grenade on you, or with the right timing with the green one, I think. So there's a few, but most of the time it requires a setup. So in Kag's case, she needs to throw you into a trap to get a combo.
Yeah. There we go, but we're seeing Cerberus having a bit struggle here against Yule. Yule is a threat. I don't listen to Yule propaganda saying that she's a bad character. She is a rushdown character with a lot of stuff in her favor.
Yeah. You can't ever trust the Yules.
No.
But to be fair, you can't trust the Kag players either, because they're all doing something demonic. But again, we have coaches who can advise on both of these characters. Like we have Larry in the Discord who can tell you some things about Cagliostro.
There we go. Good opening here. We're seeing Artemis is playing a very different now compared to the Yule Mirror though. A little bit more defensive.
Yeah, well, you do need to be a little bit patient with Kag, especially once the traps are around. But then have to play like this. Basically, when the traps aren't there, that's when it's your chance. You need to make the most of it. Make life as difficult for Cagliostro as possible. But here's Sver escapes with the cheeky teleport. Should be able to combo for the kill here. Oh,
No,
drops
you
it.
should have used an SSBA there instead. Oh, it doesn't matter there. But if there are so little health left, don't do a Rage Strike. Don't do that. Just do an SSBA if you're in the mid combo still. Nice block. Oh, good
Yeah,
match.
great challenge on the teleport.
Oh no.
Oh wow, DP into the trap in this game from it. That's I wasn't expecting that to work.
Me neither. Oh, did a parry, but nothing came out from Severa.
Yeah, and gets the chance for the free overhead. I think Svera's maybe a little bit uncertain how to deal with this heal pressure.
It is very.
But that is the weakness of a character like Cagliostro, is she has all of these tools that can make it very difficult, but at the end of the day, when you're right in her face and she's in the corner, she has a harder time than other characters there.
It does have a reversal though. 50% meter reversal she can use. Which is pretty good actually. Good pressure here for us.
It does cost her the 50 meter though, so can be hard. And and she does have BC like everybody else.
We're not seeing them setting up. Here's a good. Never mind. I was about to say, here's a good opportunity to set up a trap and such. You did, and they're gone. What's also important to know: if you use the H version for the trap, the cooldown will not start until the traps are gone.
Yeah. Oh, here's the DP again. This time punished with the spike.
Oh no! Spot dodge in front of you.
Oh, but blocks the overhead. Oh, BC's it instead of the punish.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, and then just gets clipped. Yeah, so when you're defending against Yule and she's in the stance, that is, you don't have enough time to react to the overhead, so you do kind of have to guess. Yeah, it is a 50-50, but if you are going to stand up so that you block the overhead and you take that risk, then you need to make the most of that and punish if you do block it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there we go. That's a reversal. Looking for a trap.
Yeah, didn't
you can also use
teleport out after the DP, unfortunately.
You can also use the U trap as well. It covers a big chunk of the screen. Oh.
Yeah, that's another reason why it's not too bad for you if you're pressuring Cagliostro and she gets out with her DP, because that's 50 meters you can't spend on the U trap instead.
Yeah. So I would want to, seeing as Yule is a character that likes jumping, as I say, having air traps would benefit you a lot in this matchup if you're facing a Yule player that likes jumping a lot. Because their DP is jump, their backflip is slightly a jump backwards as well. If you have traps behind her, she can't do a backflip.
You have to be careful, like when there's traps on the ground, any move that goes onto the traps and doesn't destroy them, like Cagliostro can often just block. And then the trap does all of the work for it. Oh, great throw bait. Artemis escapes with the DP. And then nice frame trap with the Fox Flame. Okay, good BC.
Yeah, we're seeing more use of BC. BC is it's a really good tool against Yule.
Oh. I don't think either player was expecting that spot dodge there.
No, it was
like nobody was ready. The stare down for a moment afterwards.
It was a pretty big stare down there. That was that match then.
Yeah, that was another explosive and volatile set, and again another one that was maybe closer than it looked, because both players ended most rounds without much else there.
Now, to give advice for the CAG player, Svera, use traps more. Especially if you're not pressured in the corner. You should set up traps when you can. Especially against rushdown characters and such. Just to have like a sort of like control of the space. Because if you can keep a Yule away from you a little bit, you can then charge up your rock. For those people don't know, Kag is such a creature. She throws rocks at people. She can charge up you can charge up your rock. You can poke with your spear special, and do all kind of those shenanigans while the traps are right in front of Yule. Because if Yule tries to like remove a trap, you just spear them or throw a rock at them. So you can do a lot of those shenanigans. But when you're in the corner, we did see that. You started using BC when you saw an opportunity for it, just to give yourself breathing room. You started using reversals. But again, when Yule has you in the corner, it's a very dangerous place to be. And some characters are very dangerous when they have you in the corner.
Yeah, it's difficult to give specific advice for a character like Cagliostro, where like there's very much like a personal preference to how you use the traps. But certainly an inherent part of a character like that is what does my opponent do when I put traps down? How are they trying to play around it? And then how can I punish them for it? So, maybe that means you just take a risk and you put traps down in neutral. Obviously, if Yule happens to be running at you at the time, that's not going to go very well. But if she's respecting you and giving you a bit of space, then why not? But that all depends on how your opponent is choosing to play the match like that. And I think Artemis in this case did it quite well. Initially quite patient, find the space, find the opening, find the way to get in, and then once you are in, make it hurt as much as possible. That's your job as a rushdown character.
Stay in, get in and stick in.
Yeah.
It's the same with grapplers as well. Grapplers have this special ability that if you get a hard knockdown, you just have to go a couple of steps, you just stand in front of them, and people panic. You'd be like, what are you gonna do?
Who wouldn't panic?
And when it comes to Artemis, you improved a fair bit from the first set today. So you started using BC more. You started like seeing opportunities. You started analyzing your opponent a bit more. You were more defensive. You tried to use parry once and it failed, and then you stopped using it because it's a very risky move. Like if you get called out from using it.
Yeah, but it was a good reaction to realize that, okay, I pressed parry, they didn't do anything. Well, why don't I just throw out the overhead then? They're not going to be ready for that.
Yeah. You also mixed in throws as well in your pressure. A lot of players today mixed in the throws in the pressure, which is really good. That's also general advice in this game. Throws are really good to mix in if you're playing against a very defensive person. If they're like defending a lot of your stuff, start weaving in throws. It helps opening people up.
Yeah, more important for some characters than others, I would say, but every character can get use out of throws. So that's been another thing that's good to see in this bracket.
So before we go on a break, do you have any final advice to give to our beginner players?
Usually, I'm here at this point saying I think people should use 6XL and BC more, but we've seen lots of 6XL, we've seen lots of BC. I think most players here have played really well in the rounds that we've seen. So, great job overall. I've really enjoyed these sets.
Yeah, and as I said, the only advice I'll give is like try to see opportunities to use Brave Counter. We saw a lot of good use of 6XL. It's a good approach tool, a good pressure tool, and a good like combo starter tool as well. Unless it's the corner. Remember, this might be a bit advanced here. 6XL has a lot of like damage reduction on the combo if it's a starter. So in the corner, it's not as good, but in mid screen for carry, for pressure and such like that, it's really good. If you want to just go for pressure and stuff and not damage.
Yeah, I think the only other thing I would say is, use command grabs more, and if you've got a character that doesn't have a command grab, maybe try one that does.
There's Ladiva. Try Ladiva. No, And my final advice as well is enjoy the coming week. Stay safe. Drink hearty. I don't mean alcohol. I just drink water. Eat well. And up next is going to be our co-commentators. So have a nice day, everyone.
Yep, we'll shortly be swapped out for Henkar and Specky to take you through our top 6.
Hyvää huomenta, pelataan koripalloa. Oh yeah, we were doing this in, in English. Yeah. So, hello and welcome to the top 6 of EU Training Grounds. We had a lovely two commentators here, Skoof and Sikar, and now you have me, Henkar, joined by my lovely co-host, Specky.
Hello, how you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I had a couple of relatives come over, and I've been walking in the Finnish wilderness, and suddenly I found myself here in EUTG top 6 commentators booth. How about you?
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, not doing too bad. Just keeping on, the usual. But now we got some top quality, top 6 European Training Ground bracket. We have on firstly we have Osmos and Exios.
Exielos, yeah.
Exielos on the Percival
Yep.
into the Vesusia.
Yes,
So-
and other top 6ers we have today is Awesome Nature and Suzu, and on the losers side we have Moko and Scissor Smith. So a couple of DQs, a couple of changes because people can't come to play on the top 6, so we got this top 6 instead now.
Yeah. So we do have a Percival and a Vesusia. This is not a matchup you see that much nowadays, especially with both characters not necessarily really having that high of a play rate, but
Yeah, you
interesting to see how these go.
You could argue that the free nerfs this would have been a very good Gamera versus Tororo match.
Yeah, true.
But we got the beginners here fighting. Especially, I'm surprised to see a C ranker here in the top 6 Exios.
Yeah. Maybe a more experienced lobby demon, as
Yeah.
they call them.
Yeah, with immediately
Playing.
showcasing a very good knowledge about Percival's range using that long sword very effectively.
Ooh, great throw on the landing there. Just keeping the range. Oh, I think it was an attempt at a whiff punish there actually on the 2L from Osmos. But
Yeah.
getting caught. Ooh, with a wake up 6L
Yeah,
into the Raging Strike, Raging Chain conversion. Nice, taking advantage of those crystals. Ooh, good anti-air with the special there, catching it.
Indeed, yeah. Like Versusia has a hard time closing in on an opponent, especially due to the slow startup of the dash action here. And Exielos is showing really good promise by checking these approaches and going for the 668.
Yeah, what a 668 send. Oh, baiting the DP. Not even attempting a safe jab there. Very aware of Vesusia's reversal is only locked behind that U skill. So it was not possible to safe jab whatsoever, but taking advantage of these massive buttons that Percival does have. Vesusia has pretty big buttons of her own, but it just makes it so difficult to get out of such a situation that Osmos is currently in, because all of this, I'm pretty sure, is BC safe pressure, so you can't even use your defensive mechanic to get out, but that's a great option to go for here, challenging with the command dash. Gets a counter hit, but now straight back in the corner again.
Yeah. Exielos is utilizing the range capabilities of Percival very well here. Like Versusia has tools to contest this, but they are risky at best. So I can tell that Osmos is afraid to press a risky button like 2M or just going for the dash up action, dash skill.
Gets a check there in the end. I think Exielos got a bit impatient there and wanted to look for a throw, and then Osmos took the scrap on the mash, but now getting a nice counter hit there. There should be enough damage if we get the full combo. We go
Yeah.
to that SSBA.
And the combos have been trained here, and that's
Stuff
that.
from Osmos.
Yeah, just see how dangerous it is to get the single get hit one time in the corner here, especially against Versusia, who has a very high damage dealing SSBA and also just a high damage in general.
That SSBA is probably going to be one of the critical tools that you're going to be wanting to look out for in this matchup on the Percival side, because obviously, while Osmos can't really find much options with that SSBA, if he's got that 100 meter, that SSBA actually is pretty good at punishing a lot of buttons full screen.
Yeah, fireball invulnerability, a lot, but just a lot of iframes in general. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see Exilus using the Raging Strike Raging Chain to build up those stocks as well. taking advantage of that, just to be able to cash out with those stacks as well. But now, yeah, here we go again. Get another catch, but not quite able to get another follow-up. Down to 0 stocks now, but this could go either way.
Yeah, indeed. Few pokes here and there, nothing too much, but there we go. We got that hit, converting the Raging Strike, Raging Chain, and that's the round for Exiolos. Yeah, I can see that Osmos is starting to like find the buttons on how to contest this mid-range pressure from Percival, but it's still a lot risky. But we can, as we saw back there, it's also like the Percival has a hard time converting into combos from that range.
Ooh, yeah, great frame trap here from Osmos just to catch any attempt out from Exilus there, and now reaping the full rewards here, going into that SBA combo. Probably just about going to live here, so good good pressure from Osmos now, but there comes the LDP, I believe, to get out of that situation now.
Yep.
Got a lot of work to do, Exilus, if you want to take this game, but you have the resources to do it.
Yes, the stocks are looking a bit low here. Only one stock's fighting with those, and now no stocks on Percival. This the combo potential and also just the damage in general is a bit low in this time. But we are grilling our opponent.
Yeah, using that meter to actually get the flame carpet down. Actually punishing any potential patience from Osmos there, but a great jump with the JM, I believe that was, to catch Exilus to even up the scoreline 1-1.
Yeah,
great work from Osmos.
Yeah, Osmos is indeed finding these ways to get out of the pressure, and Exilus doesn't have answers for those. I think just like going for more aggressive plays, and I've seen that Osmos isn't pressing that many buttons and jumping a lot. Could prove useful here.
No, I think there was an attempt there from Exilus to actually get a 2H on that jump in, but unfortunately not able to get it in time. Probably a little bit slow on the uptake on the 2H, but now using that Raging Strike, Raging Chain again, using all of their crystals, but gets back thrown. Osmos going for probably your quickest wake-up option. Oh, there's a clash, but great awareness from Exilus to actually press the throw after the clash. If you're both close enough, your fastest option in a clash is to press throw here, so... Ooh, an attempt at a roll there, but unfortunately, I think this is going to be enough damage. No, not quite.
No. Wasn't really good. That might hit. No.
No, not quite. Just keeping it charged.
Yeah, putting Percival on chip point now. And now 5M to finish it. Yeah.
I think Osmos could have killed if they went into SBA there rather than their traditional routing. But I think if they did 6XL and did the full auto combo, I believe their SBA would have killed.
Yeah, and Osmos also had the stock there. I think just a continuation on would have done it as well. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, but I'm really liking the the patience of Osmos. Like knowing that Percival really can't do much from that range. You can just basically hold down, back, and block. And when Exiolos gets impatient, that's when you strike.
Absolutely. Taking their time in this matchup. But I think what I do want to see now from Exilus is to take the advantage of... Actually taking advantage of Osmos' patience and actually look for that U-Flame Carpet, because that's probably one of the perfect ways that you can actually punish someone just sitting and holding down back in the corner. I think Percival is probably the best at doing that. Because if your opponent's just sat there holding back, you're just going to get chipped down and slowly die. But now Osmos taking the lead in the set 2-1.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, I agree with you on that analysis. Like basically the mid-range pokes are very good, but they get buffed or just they're overall better when you have a flame carpet down. So if you really like to play like these mid-range pokes on Versusia, then you really should use the flame carpet even at 50 bar.
Yeah, it's just good to take advantage of. Honestly, it's such a great button for Percival to have.
Yeah. Also, I don't know about how Exiolos is managing his resources on Percival. Part of me says that it's good to basically use the L skills to go one stocks, but then again, if you have this overwhelming advantage on offense, I would say that once range has been established, you could go for the heavy skill to just get the 5 stocks and just keep your immense pressure on.
Good patience there from Exilus as well, just to when they had their opportunity there, they went for, I think it was a throw connecting, but then the U-reversal came out once again. Not quite connecting, honestly. Osmos has been having a little bit of trouble with the reversal usage. Maybe just need to be a little bit more patient. Obviously, they are doing a great job right now of being patient on into this Percival, and now getting a bit of an advantage, but...
Yeah, let's just say that there's no need for you to use U-reversal, especially when Percival is just poking. These jump-ins anticipation is working wonders. Like, versus yes, UDP is very well, it's not good basically, and you just really want to use it when your opponent is really close up against you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice BC, trying to keep up the offense here.
Yeah, Exil's just BCing straight back as well.
Yep.
Both players adamant to keep their turn.
Yep. There we go, Flame Carpet on. Okay, immediately. Yep.
Getting these throws really consistently is Exilos. Unfortunate on the tweak on the U-reversal there, but once again, Exilos taking full advantage. Evening up the score now, going to game 5.
Yes. I would say
some patience.
Yeah, I would say that there's this still a slight panic, especially when we get to low in the low health territory. But that's the most important spot when you need to keep a cool head and just not DP, because that's the most obvious answer in most low health situations.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good catch though with the 6XL here, getting a nice combo. Good. Honestly, great option there to not go into the SBA, because you get a good situation. You take advantage of the hard knockdown, but you get put into a meter penalty situation where you don't get meter for what, 5-10 seconds. There's a long time where you just don't have any meter generation whatsoever, or very little meter generation. So you don't really get much of a follow-up. But I guess in the case of Vasusia, you do consistently get corner combos. So
yeah, Versus has a lot of tools to just convert many different things into corner combos, and also mid screen is a myth when playing with Versus. Yeah, Versus can carry you through the corner almost anywhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially if she gets uses meter to get the ball extension that she counts with the U skill.
Yeah.
Just to take you even further to the other side of the screen.
Yep. Again, a very nice patience, and now rewarded by getting out of the corner. I'm really liking what I'm seeing from Osmos here. Just contesting with the 2M is good. It's still a risky move, but you have to do some risk if your opponent is just committed on doing these pokes, because that you're not getting out of the corner that well. But nice little light meaty from Exielos to put this set into the double Luigi.
Double Luigi situation. I think what I would actually like to see, though, in general, from both players is just more utilization of that meter, because I feel like both players aren't really using their meter. Like, there's been a few... I literally just praised the fact that Osmos didn't go into SBA in the previous, like, a previous round or two, but they were both sat at the end of that round with 100 meter, or, like, near to 100 meter. But they just weren't really spending it on, like, these really strong U skills that both characters have. Ooh, catching the overhead there, actually.
Ooh, yeah, and
here's
now we
that
get
U skill usage.
Yep, we're gonna use it all. Oh, drops the combo. Wait, though.
One more chance, and the throw connects. Osmos takes the set.
Yep. All right, I would say that both players showcased a very high level of offensive plan there, but both were lacking in the defensive territory. I would say that Osmos was just a bit better in this case, and noticing that he could just stay patient for a long while and force like Percival to do something else that just poke them on mid screen, because Versusia has more health. The chip damage from Percival isn't that great, and like one single combo can turn it around in an instant. That was a very good and like situational awareness from Osmos, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think once these players both start to have that awareness to be able to just utilize their meter as much as they can, in these sort of situations, I think their improvement will probably skyrocket quite a lot as well. I mean, defense in Grand Blue is much more straightforward in a lot of cases because of the fact that you do have those BCs, those bravery points. Obviously, pretty much every character, if not every character in the game, has some form of reversal. Even if it is locked behind meter, you do technically still have a reversal. But, like, I mean, you saw there, case in point, that pretty much every time in that set, Osmos went for a reversal, it was baited. And he was punished daily for it. So, I think it's just you have these fantastic U skills that can keep people. I mean, U pillar keeps you in the block string for a super long time and lets you build up a lot of pressure. Obviously, we did see the extension also with the U fireball in a few cases, but especially on Exilos' side, just take advantage of that carpet more. The flame carpet is what made Percival a top tier character back in the time when Percival was a top tier in Rising. Flame carpet was a big deal. But it just gives you so much pressure and puts your opponent in such a terrible situation where they practically have to guess or invest some form of resource to get out. So it's so great.
Yeah, I would say that like a perfect combination of like flame stock management and like meter usage. Basically, I would say that if you have 5 flame stocks and you have 50-50 bar, you could just always send the flame carpet because you get meter from everything in this game. So why not just throw it out there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And for Osmos, one final thing, like you did a lot of 2M into Light Samsara. It is a safe move. I suggest you continue using it, but if you want, you can also try hit confirming into a US Samsara to get that hard knockdown. But enough about that. We got another game coming here with Awesome Nader versus Jeeters O'Toole or Suzu here.
Yeah, this is another matchup that, surprisingly for EU Training Grounds, we do actually see quite often. We see Jeter a lot in EU Training Grounds. There are quite a few representatives of the Jeter in EUTG. Suzu, case in point, one of the many players. There were a few other players as well, but coming in this week with a new Jeter pun with the Jeeters O'Toole, but now has to fight Awesome Nader on this Lucilius.
Yeah.
So, battle of the lower tiers once again.
Yeah. I would say like Jeeta had her heyday, but right now like the power from compared to the days of yore, like there's not a lot of things that Jeeta can do anymore. The damage capability potential of the character has been dropped quite significantly.
Yeah. I mean, even Lucilius had his day. Top tier Lucilius, we probably both, unfortunately, very familiar with.
Yep.
But
Played level 5 almost instantly, and you were basically you lost again the early game there.
yeah, I mean, he's got a bit better over the recent patches. So now we'll see if Awesome Nader can take advantage of that. Getting the first round, great punish there. Catch. I don't think that was quite a counter hit actually on the check there, but there's a good block on the BC from Awesome Nader. And now they get that level 5 extension, getting the kill.
Very nice, yeah. The one thing I'm very interested in, because I don't see that many Luciliuses nowadays, but they now have the is it the heavy hit grab that's actually plus on blocks? So I'm really like interested in seeing like how well they can use that, because it's also a very reactable and punishable move.
Mm-hmm. You can also see Awesome Nader just taking advantage of just being sat in stance to the other side of the screen. Ooh, Suzu, great awareness there. Spot dodging the actual dive there and actually getting a nice punish now. Going into that U-Vorpal Blade. Oh no, not quite finishing the combo. Combo limit comes in.
Yeah, I think there was one too many hits in the aerial combo there.
Yeah, got to be very aware of your combo limit in this game. It is so punishing, especially when you look for DP enders like this. That's a great one hit confirmed from Nader. Going into that U-Disc, but not quite getting anything else. Gets a 2U catch with the H-Vorpal Blade and the grab once again in level 5.
Level 5, yeah. That is so sad to see. I was so ready to see that. Okay, the recast there, we're gonna get the kill, but no, it doesn't carry enough. Yep.
Just, it's one of these situations where you when you're a character that doesn't really have a consistent way of shutting down Lucilia's stance, you can't play range versus this character. Ooh, good DP there, catching the gap in between the disc. Tech, turn back, Suzu. Putting on some of that good stagger pressure. Ooh, the Vorpal Blade ending their turn, but attempting to snatch the turn back after that 2U catching. Now the teleport. Sitting in the stance. See, like, what does Suzu do here? Like, you just have to sit and you just contest these fireballs. If they're not high-level fireballs with the EX, then it makes it really hard. And now a double U-disc to get extension to take the game. Awesomenator moving up 2-0 already.
Yep. I would say that like using still using those fireballs to contest the stance is good because it forces Lucilius to either use a blade or just cancel the stance altogether, and then you can get the time enough to close the gap here. Also, these DPs are very good.
Yeah, good timing, honestly, on these. Ooh, not blocking the follow-up there from Suzu. Now, nice combo here going into that SBA. Draining down Awesomenator to 1 BP. So, does have some meter on play, though. Let's see how they handle the situation. Just some great stagger pressure there from Suzu. Good throw. One more might do it.
Yeah, there we go.
Closing that round out.
Yeah. Very, very, very nice. Just seeing that okay, the throws aren't being teched, so we can just go for another one.
Yeah. It's definitely a good option to mix into someone's pressure in this game. I mean, you do have mashed attack in this game. Like, you do have ways of getting out of throws quite consistently, but if your opponent's just going to sit there and hold down back, then like you need to open them up one way or another, right?
Yeah, I would say that grabs are the way to get information about how your opponent is defending, and there we go. Like, also Nader tried to grab once, it got green tick, so now we go for a shimmy and we got the reward from there.
Yeah, that was beautiful usage of that L teleport from Awesomenator to catch Suzu throwing, and now it's just all falling apart for Suzu. They need to make something happen. Yeah. They're gonna fall down to the loser side. That teleport, not a good way to go. Good BC.
Yeah. Ooh, nice patience here. I think there was a little bit of a delayed grab attempt there. Right.
That's that BC again.
Oh my goodness, yep!
Oh, Suzu!
That is a thing that can happen, a meaty 6XL. Suddenly this looks like Suzu might take this. Yeah. 0 PP on Awesomenator and a hard knockdown. Oh,
the spot dodge! Oh, I think they thought they had BP.
Yeah, I think that there was an RSRC attempt there.
Oh no, but the U-disc. Not quite.
Oh no!
The DP, no! Wow, okay.
I mean, who expects that? Who expects that? that like Jita walks up and you decide to do, okay, I'll do that as a TP. Oh my goodness, yeah.
Wow. What a way to close that set out. Awesomenator 3-0 over Suzu, making a statement in that set. And now it gets I believe that's a run back actually with Osmos. I think they were playing earlier on in the first few rounds was Awesomenator and Osmos. So this will be a fun little run back that we get in winners finals. And now Suzu falling to the loser side, and we'll have to fight against Moko, I believe. But first, I think we're gonna have Exilos and Scissorsmith here as our next set.
I would think so. Yeah, let's Suzu recuperate from this set and go for and win. Come back for the revenge match against Awesomenator here.
Yeah, absolutely. I think in this situation, you know, it 3-0s can happen. You know, they look one-sided, but like we definitely saw signs of life from Suzu there. Suzu was looking really, really good towards the end, but getting caught unfortunately at the end with those teleports, getting the better of them. But just take a breath, recompose, and we'll see how you do on the loser side. Yeah. But for now, we got Seox versus Percival.
Yeah, I haven't seen Seox in a while, but I've heard that he's become quite the menace here.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. There were quite some changes to Seox over the timeline of Granblue Rising. Obviously, originally was a 16k character and is now a 14k character, so a lot less health to work with now. But there also have been some buffs. Oh, I think there was an attempt from Exilos to actually DP at the jump back from Scissorsmith there, but
it's so invincible, the the empty hand. So it's you can try, but it's very hard. But that works better. Like just jumping in.
yeah. Ooh. There was an attempt at a spot dodge there, but unfortunately you can't really just send a raw spot dodge in front of your opponent. If they keep mashing, they will eventually punish you. Oh, but there's the meaty again. Exilos getting the first round.
Yeah. I would say that this might come down to who can overwhelm the other enough to claim victory here. And Seox is one of the characters that is very fast. It's very hard to put a lock on. So let's see how well Exilos is ready for these.
Ooh, nice air to add there from Scissorsmith. Gets back thrown. In that Percival Mincer. Let's see how you handle this pressure.
Yep. Now again, you have 100 bar. You could use one single flame carpet to make this even more like punishing for Caesar to just go for it. All right. You empty hand gets the counter hit to get the combo here. Doesn't get the full extension, but with more damage.
Yeah. I think a general rule of thumb also when you're fighting Percival in these sort of matchups is this is a great air to air again. But if we would have gone into the Raging Strike Raging Chain, we would have killed.
Yeah. Oh no, that's chip point and that's kill.
Yeah. Gets the kill anyway, but there was definitely an opportunity to kill there, Scissorsmith.
Yep.
You've got to be aware of these situations of where you can kill with those BP usage. You had all the meter in the world to spend there to kill, but ooh,
yeah. Ooh, nice awareness. Yep. Nice awareness. Alright. We get the hit, not the conversion, because we don't have that many stocks here left. Now we're out of stocks, okay. Yep. That is a punishable move, yep. Very good awareness again.
oh,
Yeah,
good roll.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say Exilos is very comfortable with this matchup. We are seeing a lot of like good reactions and good callouts on these types of moves.
Yeah, I think for Scissorsmith mostly, it's picking your opportunities on when you can actually look for your rushdown situations. Take advantage of these empty hands. Oh, there's a 2U punish and the meaty jab. Gonna give us a nice little combo here. And there's the H empty hand once again, keeping up that pressure. But look at the meter. Look at the meter. Case in point, we're both on 100 meter and we're halfway through the round. Oh, there was an attempt at a Raging Strike Raging Chain, but it's not gonna connect. A lot of jumping here. Oh, there's the U skill usage. The fact that we're using U skills is a good sign. Like,
it is a good sign, yeah. They're not nerfed yet. I don't think they ever will be nerfed too much. So it's very good to have these options. And again, now flame carpet. You have 0 PP. There we go. Now you put your opponent in chip point.
2 flame carpets.
Yeah. There we go.
So the first flame carpet will get overwritten by the second flame carpet. You only need one at a time. You do not need both of them here in this situation, but still good usage from Exilos. I think they probably could have killed if they went into SBA on their combo at the end. I think Scissorsmith was low enough, but still good usage of the flame carpet. And once you're in that situation, oh, what a fantastic air to air. Not quite enough meter for the Raging Strike Raging Chain, but now spending all of this BP.
Just on aggression, yeah, that's a bit risky, but then again, if you're comfortable with this, you're good with it. Okay, yeah, install.
Yeah, here we go again. Oh, spot dodging at the roll.
Oh
another
my
roll
goodness,
again.
the roll!
So many things are happening.
Yeah, I'm amazed that this Exilos just decided, okay, I will actually roll on this. It was a very risky move, but it turned out positive.
Ooh. Another attempt again. Just, if you want to do these Raging Strike Raging Chain combos on Percival, you just need to be aware of your meter, because if you can't have that 25 meter to actually get the full Raging Chain there, then you're wasting one of your bravery point for not a lot of damage. But now you're on at 1 BP still. Oh, there's a parry. Oh, sick RPS from Scissorsmith. Oh, but the combo drops. Oh, but then okay.
We get
A
another
heavy
chance,
counter hit
another
reset.
drop.
Oh, but here
my
comes the SSBA. Scissor Smith, you have an option of your own. No, you get caught.
No.
Time
The-
for that
the-
flaming tornado.
A lot of missed opportunities here to kill. Just going for the auto combo in the SSB, I think would have done it in a few times there.
If you're not comfortable with your hit confirm in such a situation, you definitely can look to do either just a couple hits. If you buy the corner, if you do like a hit or two into Raging Strike, and then do a look for some form of Raging Strike route in the corner. Normally, most characters 2Ms is enough to get an extension in the corner after the Raging Strike. But it's just a much more comfortable way to get these kills. That's a great counter hit. Not quite getting the follow-up here, though. And Exilus will punish with that 6XL.
Yeah, almost get the extension here, but no dice this time. Gets the 6XL. Decides to use the last bravery point here to keep out the pressure here. Another install super coming here from Scissor Smith. Doesn't get a lot. Nice patience from Exilus. Ooh, this time if they had hits and we get the finish.
Yeah, taking advantage of that plus-on hit from the H empty hand lets them get a heavy counter hit to close that round out. It is still set point for Exilus, so you still have a lot of games that you need to take off of this Percival before we can comfortably move on to the next round. See how we handle these games, Scissor Smith.
Yeah, but
Got
I can
one
already,
game.
yeah, I can already
There's a
see
game.
that Scissor Smith is getting a bit more comfortable against this Percival here, finding more chances, finding more opportunities to get in. Okay, we get a guard break here. Gonna be answered with the BC immediately. But
Oh my
that
God, look
damage,
at that damage.
though, yep.
That's the 14k of Seox with that one crystal penalty. Sending that you empty hand. So here's a thing that's worth noting for fighting. If you're ever fighting Percival, or if you're ever fighting the majority of characters in this game, if you're doing blocks, just always block low. There is no reason to be blocking while standing up unless your opponent is in the air. Because these situations where Exilus is doing a hit into a cancel with the low slide is catching so many players as Exilus takes the set there.
Yeah, Percival doesn't have any like overheads except the auto combo, a universal overhead ender. Otherwise, yeah, you're pretty good as just blocking low all the time.
Yeah, I think there are only a few rare cases or specific matchups where they have like some form of Oki setup. Prime example is like Vera's butterfly situation, which you can go for that third hit of auto combo and actually punish you a lot harder. Another few characters are of note, but they're definitely just something to keep in mind going forward. Is when you're playing this defense, just hold down back. If you're ever in these situations, always instinctively just crouch block.
Only get up when you think that there's a overhead coming or just the players in the air, because all jump hits are also overheads.
Yeah. Also, another thing that you can also look for here, Scissor Smith, in this matchup, you obviously saw Exilus doing a lot of jumps in that matchup. All aerial buttons will lose to your parry. Parry beats pretty much every single jump in option, even if it's a safe jump. You beat safe jumps, parries beat safe jumps as a rule in this game. So just if you want to do any kind of like, if you're seeing your opponent jumping in on you, it's a consistent parry that will always take you out of these situations. So I think we've swapped boots here. We're swapping boots.
They're
but
doing a
now-
little prank on us commentators here.
But now we get to see Suzu back again. Oh, Moko can't move to the second cab. Okay, so there's a bug with the second cab that was stopping Moko from jumping on. But
I see,
now
yeah.
we get Suzu versus Moko, Siegfried versus Vegeta.
So we got the honest myths here versus the behemoth of a damage character right now.
Okay, dude with a flower.
Yeah. All right, but let's see how this start. Immediately a nice 6XL from Suzu here, getting the opponent in the corner, catching another attempt at the button press here, going for the full combo conversion.
Yeah. There's that Volpa Blade to end for the hard knockdown. Good awareness there from Suzu to take advantage of such a thing. There's a swift mid-set dap up there from both players, both whipping the throw right in front of each other, but Suzu now catching once again with that 2M into the H Volpa Blade, and we're going straight into that SBA to close this first round off. Suzu getting the better of Moko.
Yeah, very nice. I'm just sad that when I see Cheetah damage right now, like, because I was like, Cheetah is such a fun character, but like like, let's just say it is a struggle when you compare it to some other members of the cast here.
Yeah.
But I still recommend playing Cheetah, because Cheetah is it's just a fun, honest grand.
Yeah, absolutely. There was I just like to point out there, Suzu had some really good awareness there from dealing with Moko's Rekka pressure there. They actually 2M'd after the first 2 hits to actually take advantage. There's a case in point once again.
Yeah.
And now getting a nice combo here, using that 5U in the combo, taking Moko down to 1 BP, but we are 100 meter. And Siegfried does have some fantastic things he can do with that 100 meter, but the throw is gonna finish it.
Yeah, I was praying for the Siegfried Hive Mind hitting and going for the 2 USSBA, like every Siegfried player does.
It's just a rule of thumb.
Yeah. All right. Yep. Nice awareness going for the counter hit on the Arcana here, and now we're gonna see a bit more pressure coming here from Muku here.
Yeah. Taking advantage of the plus frames, actually keeping a nice distance from the Jita here, because Suzu does only have some limited range options, but there's a 2U Volpa Blade whiffing, but now we're just resetting that pressure straight away and trading DPs back and forth. Chaos has erupted.
Yeah, and there we go. Another good contest here from Suzu here, not letting Muku really be use Archon freely. He's really keeping him on his toes. Alright, and another SBA cash out here. Doesn't deal a lot of damage, but still it's that one BP. Puts your opponent in a really sticky situation. Tries to throw bait there.
Yeah. Still getting a throw anyway.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Moko is struggling a bit with this throw pressure. As we see them move on to the next round. Let's see how Moko gets used to this pressure. So now opting for that parry consistently, it seems, because they are pretty confident in the fact that Suzu will basically always be pressing. And here, that Arcana is actually going to connect. And now we're leveling up.
Yeah, we're leveling up, getting the blast frames here. Ooh, no 2H on the jump out there. And now we get caught a few times here in the corner.
Right, resetting with the DP.
Yep. Another interesting thing I'm seeing from Muku here is that I'm so used to just Siegfried players going for the tight setup of going for 6XL into 2M, because 2M is just a very nice 7-frame move. So seeing anything going for the 6XL 5M is throwing me off. But yeah, you can be a bit faster by using 2M.
Definitely. Oh, round start jump in here from Suzu. This time choosing to go for blood in this set now. Oh, but there's a set dap up. There it is.
Yep. He's called dap up now. Last time I checked, it was a Corona handshake, but I think that's behind us now.
I just like to call it the dap up.
Yeah.
Yo, quick mid-set dap me up, you know.
It's a good one, yeah. All right. Again, oh, that's a safe jump.
That's a safe jump.
Suzu was ready for that, but no punish. He thought it was gonna end it there, but no.
Chip damage.
The Rekka, yeah, will finish it off, putting the game in 2-0 range. Yeah.
Yeah, Suzu unfazed by that 3-0 that happened in their previous set, and now taking a full advantage of being in this loser's side now. Getting the better of Moko here, but now that parry is being opted to once again. Getting some nice corner carry, but back throw incident is in play.
Yeah, it's if they're calling it out, basically if you do like 5L and you don't do anything else, you will get grabbed. You have to either shimmy back or do another 5L. There we go, another cash out from Suzu. Yeah,
I think
go
what
on.
Moko could do, definitely here. I mean, you've probably seen case in point, but there hasn't really been much BC usage from either player in this set. I definitely think Moko could probably take advantage of BC in this set. This Vorpal Blade is not quite, well, I think it was punishable, but they went for the sick RPS to
The
Suzu
Scorpions, yeah.
with that UDP, HDP. And now, there it is again, catching with that far medium into the Vorpal Blade.
Yeah, Jita also has a very fast buttons. The 2M of Jita is very fast, so it can contest some of like these poke attempts or like just trying to get out of pressure from Siegfried.
Yeah. I think also what Moko is looking for in a lot of these situations is they're going for the H slam, but I think just L slam is simple enough.
Oh my
Ooh,
God.
spot dodging the
Suzu is young.
attempt at the Raging Strike. Suzu will not pass. Oh,
Oh,
attempt
tried to be cheeky with it.
be cheeky with one another, each player now. But now, Vorpal Blade off the Raging Strike, Raging Chain combo, putting Moko in a very rough situation.
Yeah.
Spot dodging the
My
Orkan.
goodness.
And takes the set. Suzu 3-0 over Moko.
Yeah, very dominant showing of Jita's strength. Yeah, I think Siegfried has a hard time like executing his plan because Jita also possesses very fast buttons to contest these like pokes from Siegfried. But I would still think this just the regular 6XL into 2M works wonders in this matchup, but also just I think the Orkan was used quite heavily in this matchup, and I would say that Suzu was respecting the blocks, normal blocks on defense a lot. So alternating your offense to go for more like cheeky resets and just going for more 6XLs and grabs as well would have worked wonders in this game.
Yeah, definitely. I think we didn't really see many fireballs either. Siegfried's fireball is like really nice to use, especially because it's so quick nowadays as well. The L fireball is really fast. So is the U fireball. We did see some U fireball usage actually earlier on in the set, but I definitely would like to see more of what could be offered there from the Siegfried as we move on now to Osmos and Awesomenator on the run back. We've moved back to Cab 2.
Yep.
The players are trolling us once again.
Yep.
We're back on Cab 2.
Yep. The correct cap to be in. But yep.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see a salty run back from the well, not really salty, but just a run back coming from the beginner bracket rounds here.
Let's see how we go in this matchup.
Yeah, both players rocking the S++ sign, so they are very close to hitting that master rank, the elusive graduation badge.
Yeah. Okay. Awesomenator definitely closer than Osmos, but let's see if that equates to how this set will go. Getting some good pressure. Start us off with that overhead.
Oh, yeah.
Catching. Osmos really does like to go for that overhead in their auto combo pressure. Whenever they look for something there.
Yeah, well, it's something that you really don't get a lot from it, but if you manage to get a hit with it, you automatically get another go at your offense, and you get a turn. And as we saw, Awesomenator also thought that he did not get hit from the overhead, but he actually got hit, and it's plus, so he got counter hit the next thing he tried to press the button here.
Yeah, but here we go. This is a nice conversion from Osmos. Make sure they don't drop it.
Yep.
Good work. Take that first round. I was a bit scared when I saw Blade level 5 on Awesomenator, but Osmos unfazed, taking that first round.
Yeah, I would say that right now the players are still feeling each other up, seeing that like how they are gonna play against each other in this particular matchup. And we can see a lot of projectiles coming from Osmos trying to stop that 5U stance from Awesomenator here. But also just the Awesomenator keeping up the offense now more, because he knows that he can't like just use 5U freely here.
There's another catch from Osmos, just going into that auto combo to end us off, getting that 5U setup. Both players have 100 meter. There is that U teleport sent from Awesomenator. The teleport once again. Okay, so
Oh no.
Lucilius matchup. Oh no, that UDP was unfortunately baited once again. Osmos, you need to be careful with these UDP usages.
Use your brave counters more. Be more patient. You had 3 diamonds there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
But I
I
think-
would. Yeah, go on. Go on.
I think when. Sorry. I think. Let me just take a drink.
All right, all right. So what I can tell what I'm seeing as well. So Osmos has a very good defense, especially when like Osmos has the life lead and also has the advantage. Well, when he's chilling. But I can see that there's a lot of like panic buttons sent when in the low health situations. I would say to basically consciously tell yourself to not DP as much on low health situations and more like wait for your opponent to either come to grab you and try to BC, because also spamming BC gets you a red tech, and also just going for the like if you get hit with a normal attack, you just go for the BC, just to like use up more your diamonds and expand your options on the low health defense.
Yeah, absolutely. I am alive now. I was dying for a second. So
Yeah.
I'm back. So, when dealing with Lucilius teleport, you get these situations where, oh, this is actually a counter hit combo from that MTP from the Lucilius, but now there was an attempt at some form of mash there, but now Osmos resetting the pressure with the throw in the corner. Health relatively even.
Yeah.
Both players have 100 meter. Oh,
Yeah.
the run up 6XL. I don't
Yeah.
think Nato was ready for how quick that was going to be.
Yeah, the 6 scaling is high though, so I think Awesomenator might live here.
Oh, no,
Even
no.
with 0 BP.
I think 0 BP is enough
Yeah.
to close this out.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Osmos getting that round. I think one thing that's worth noting is obviously Awesomenator is actually using this TP in a lot of situations where they can TP on the actual pillar usage, but if you want to just be patient and just wait for a Lucilius that is actually just consistently looking for this teleport, you can just kind of delay your offense, and then eventually if you just do a jab, you can actually catch the Lucilius teleporting. But this time, Osmos just being patient, just holding back, making
Yep.
sure that they don't have to deal with any of this pressure. There's that teleport once again, making Awesomenator think twice about using their teleports here. But getting a nice confirm with that grab. Oh, the teleport is going to bait the throw, but no punish, as the UDP is sent.
We have this +2, I think. Yeah, so we get more time. No conversion of the combos here. Blade level 5 is active, so it's a very dangerous territory. Basically, you got a Lucilius that can spam skills here.
Yeah,
Ooh,
absolutely.
we get
but now
caught here though.
getting caught. This might. I don't think this is enough damage, especially if you drop your combo. That's that you teleport, but not ready for the conversion.
Oh,
this is
no.
weird. This is gonna hit.
And he's gonna animate as well. Oh my goodness. I was so certain he's not gonna animate. But he doesn't.
I don't even know if the Susia SSB cannot animate.
It definitely cannot animate.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, max range, but that was like 50-50 if it was gonna animate.
Yeah. Osmos getting the better of Awesomenator here. 2-0 up in this matchup. Looking for the throw on that teleport. Not quite getting anything to do with it, but
Yeah.
2M is really, really good at catching. Oh, there's an attempt to spot dodging the disc there. That's what is actually something that I was going to mention for Osmos in this matchup, is that if you can spot dodge these discs, you completely shut down a lot of Lucilius's pressure
Yeah.
with these projectiles.
And also for just Awesomenator here, if you manage to like get into the close range of Versusia, Versusia's normals are relatively slow, so you can actually in many cases just go for very close range pressure, and Versusia has a hard time dealing with that.
Yeah, I think one of the things with playing a Versusia in this matchup is like you struggle quite a bit once your opponent is actually on top of you, because you have really, really good ranged options with that 2M, especially. You have your 2L. Your 2L is probably one of the better 2Ls in the game, but like it's not quite the Is this gonna catch? No, unfortunately not.
Yeah, but we were pretty quick on the trigger. We were pressing on a 6XL. Very risky move there. And got
Not
punished
quite
for it.
enough. But Osmos is now on set point once again. Yeah, the usage of these pillars is really, really good from Osmos, honestly. It's the only way that you consistently have something that can actually stop Lucilius. Even at that, like, that was full screen. As full screen as it could get was that pillar. Oh, but you can see there also doing the adaptation and trying to use the teleport basically whenever Osmos looks for that M pillar. But now, the 6XL is so quick. It speeds up so fast. Oh,
Alright, we got the blade level 5 here. Relatively, we got the life lead as well. Now's the time, like we're gonna use everything here. We get the combo extension from here. We're gonna cash out, right? Oh, okay, we're dropping it, and now we're back in the corner. Yeah. Oh, and you get hit. This is gonna hurt. Oh no. We get to see the full combo here into the SSBA, and that might be it, ladies and gentlemen.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, there we go.
You ain't surviving 999 hits.
Yep. Yeah, very like dominant set for Osmos here. I think like Osmos really excelled in shutting down the 5U usage of Awesome Nader here, and also Nader wasn't really like how do I say it, like just. I think there wasn't enough like 6XL usage just being in Versusia's face more of the time, because that's where Versusia is the weakest. Of course, she has the 2L and 5L. In many cases, they are enough, but also Lucilius has very like, well, first of all, he has a very far-reaching 5L, which can convert into many things, and also the Jesus kick 5M. They are very nice. I think they weren't showcased enough in this particular set, so I would hope to see them more.
Definitely. But now we get our losers semifinals: Suzu versus Exelos. So now we get to see another quite fun matchup. I mean, you notice quite a reoccurring thing when you're on the Jita side, that a lot of these characters that you're going to be fighting do space you very, very well with normals. So let's see how Suzu handles the Percival.
Indeed, yeah. I would say that Jita has a harder time dealing with mid-range pokes, but like still you get very fast buttons. You got your medium DP, so you have ways to get out.
Ooh. Go whiff punish on the round start. Okay, maybe Suzu's more ready than we thought.
Maybe Suzu's cooking. Let's see. All right, 6XL. We're getting more nice patience from XL as well here.
Yep. Infinite pressure from Suzu with those 6XL resets.
Yeah. Well, like in this situation of the game where like we're still like testing each other out. There's really no reason to go for anything too risky there.
Oh, the throw.
Oh yeah. These baits and these use skills are working for Suzu's side now, and we get the full cash out combo here. Might even kill here.
For once, I think Jita might do enough damage.
Yeah, there we go.
Suzu taking at that first round with two solid button baits. They used the U Fireball there at the start in the corner to actually bait an attempt at anything. The U skill slowdown is really strong on catching these options. Well, there was an attempt at a DP to do some form of route there, I think, that Exelos was getting, but fortunately not quite enough. Here we see again, case in point, players, if you are fighting a character like Percival, if you are blocking at pressure, always remember to block low.
Indeed. Oh, nice 668 there. We get the full combo conversion. But yeah, I would say that again, the best offense against Percival here with Jita is just keep up the pressure, keep being on your opponent's face, because also Percival doesn't have that fast of a button either, as we can see. Ooh, nice conversion here. We can basketball here. Yeah, there we go. We are aware of that. Oh, but we didn't finish it with the DP. Oh no! We get punished for not ending it like it should have been. No.
A well-timed SBA from Suzu takes the first game.
Yeah, that is heartbreaking. You learn best from those because you could have ended into the dash stab or just a DP there.
Yeah. Learn your cash out combos, players. Learn those cash outs.
There we go. Now we can see that what the mid-range pokes can do. We can convert the far heavy into the stabs, and we can also do just a lot of funky things while Jita is trying to get in.
See how Suzu now adapts to dealing with this pressure. It seems like Exilos is playing a little bit of a more spaced game this time. Slowing it down a little bit, but counter hit to is going to connect all the way in the corner. Now we are going into the SBA. Drain that BP down to 2.
Yeah, we get another hard knockdown here as well. Just keeping up the pressure here.
Yeah. Right. Looking for a 5U throw bait, I think, there, but back throw straight back in the corner. Suzu said, I'm not done with you. Yep. Stay in the corner.
Yeah, and a little cheeky frame trap here with the normal cancel into the Rekka here. Catches Exil's pressing a button.
Yeah. I think in these situations, though, you definitely want to be making sure that you are using those defensive BCs in the corner on those button presses just to completely reset the pressure. If you're not 100% sure if your opponent is plus, then it's better to be safe than sorry and use those BCs, even if it is minus. Oh, there's an attempt at 6xh there from Suzu, but shut down very quickly by Exilos. Yeah. Now, there's that flame carpet.
Yeah, there we go. He's gonna hurt a lot. Flame carpet still online. You're burning to a crisp here. Suzu gets out by a nice 2M.
Oh, the young check.
Yeah. And no BP, and we are still going in a ground combo. If Suzu finishes this combo, this might be a kill. Oh, dropped it midway. Oh, and okay.
Lost it. Yeah, frame trapping.
Yeah, we go for the last hit. Yeah. Suzu bet everything on that last hit on the Rekka.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
He was dead to rights after that.
I think I'm not sure if you can get a frame one like UDP there to win that interaction out. But
yeah, you can DP the Rekka. Like there's no doubt about it. If Jita goes for the last hit, and like if you block the last hit, it's minus as hell as well. So you can just go for a punish there.
For sure. Oh, right, see this pressure again. Oh, there was a.
There we go. You skill. Yeah,
epic U-skill gameplay. This is exactly what we want to be seeing. Oh,
and
the 5U!
Yep, and a reset as well as in the middle. Oh my goodness.
Sick reset.
Yep. But we can, as I'm like saying, like I think Suzu has the tools to like completely negate Exilos's mid-range pokes. Like I'm seeing a lot of like U fireballs just getting that hard knockdown. And also just closing the gap with us. But now we can also see that when we don't have the U fireball, we are not using it. Exilos has a much easier time converting into combos. Oh.
Yeah, I think Suzu wanted a sick RPS there, but this time Exilos has in fact thrown rock to the paper. I mean, sorry, paper to the rock, wrong way around. They would have lost in that situation.
Yep. Anyways, okay. That's grab punishable. That's grab punishable in the corner. I think Exilos was aware of that. But yeah, we're managing to poke this out, slowly chipping away at this health. There we go, and we get our round here.
And it is still set point though for Suzu. Got to make sure that you are still on your toes, Exilos. They can't quite breathe a sigh of relief just yet.
Yeah. We still need to work around these pokes. So keep using those U skills. Yeah, they are working.
Far heavy into the flame rush to spend that last stock, but now we're down to 0 stocks again. We're going to spend that raging strike, raging chain. We're going up some more stocks. We got another 3 for our troubles.
Just to help Exilos out about the when blocking the Rekka, you can basically just do delay buttons on the Rekka and just get the punish if GT stopped it early.
Ooh,
And if
I
they go
think
for the
this
Yep.
might be enough damage.
might be, yeah, it's gonna hurt. And there we go. That is the set going for Suzu, and he advances to the losers finals to go fight Awesomenator.
Really nice attempt, honestly, from Exilus. That was a very, very commendable effort. I
Yep.
just think that they struggled to be ready for a lot of the options that Suzu was throwing out in those situations. A lot of throw baits, a lot of just baiting a lot of buttons with that U fireball in the corner is such fantastic usage of U skills, and I mean it's an example. It's an example. Other beginners should pay attention to this kind of U skill usage. U skills are so unbelievably strong in this game, and I will say it countless times. Skills are really, really good, and you should for sure use them. Take
Yeah,
full
no.
advantage of that meter that you have.
Yeah, and I would also say that like when Suzu got in and got the immense pressure going on, we didn't see a lot of DP usage coming from Exilios here. That is a very good tool to just say, hey, chill out. Let's take it slow, because that gives you breathing room. That gives you more spaces to press buttons on. Because I think Suzu went all out on the offense when he got the close range match.
For sure. And I think also we did also see a few cases there where Exilus was holding down back in a lot of these situations and was still, they still had BP to use. Just remember that you have those BP to use just to reset that pressure. Just get straight out of those rough situations with the BC usage. We obviously you notice that they use it a lot for Raging Strike, Raging Chain to build those stocks, but you can also use that wonderful. I believe it's the U skill 2-2U, I believe, is the one that builds like nine stocks immediately.
Yep.
If you can, I mean, I don't know Percival too well when it comes to combos, but you could probably have some routes there where you build 9 levels very quickly.
Indeed, there are many layers to offense and defense, but yeah, BCs, DPs, they are your friend if you want to like make your opponent just chill out more, because when faced against an overwhelming pressure, they're not looking out for the DPs. So just send a few out just to like make them second guess themselves a few times.
For sure.
Yeah. And also just use in the terms of like bravery point uses, it's better to overuse them first, and then start to like whittle them down than not use them at all. The Raging Strike, Raging Chains are very good ways to extend your combos. Now I would like to see the same thing going for the defense, to using those brave counters to like side switch, and also just to reset the whole situation when you're not feeling confident in your defense.
Sure. I think it would be very, very good to definitely see that usage there. To actually make sure we just the thing is obviously there comes the risk of the damage penalty, but the damage penalty, the cons of being at 0 BP are much outweighed by the benefits of completely shutting down any corner pressure whatsoever.
Well, imagine a situation where you're like 5% HP, and you got 3 BP. The situation's the same. You get hit once, you're dead. So why not use all the BPs there?
For sure.
Yeah.
I think we're getting Awesomenator back here in a second. They're just jumping back in real quick. I think there was a little delay there, but they're back now, ready for the losers finals. Let's see if they can bounce back after falling out to Osmos.
Yeah.
See who.
Yeah. Either way, both of these players are looking for. Well, actually, not Suzu, but also Nere's looking for that run back.
Yeah.
Actually, Suzu's getting his run back right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I was gonna say there was the 3-0 that went to Awesomenator's side, but now we get to see if Suzu will get their revenge in this set. Same matchup again, running the same characters, no difference. See how we go. See if Suzu has got any new layers prepared for Awesomenator in this matchup.
Yeah, well, Suzu's got the warmer hands going straight from losers semis to here. So let's see what happens.
Getting caught by the under pressure there with the BC, but now counter hit BC from Suzu to just get a great set of pressure now, just to mount that on. But now Awesomenator has been able to get a knockback, and now leaving it in the stands. Oh, the Volpal Blade not quite connecting.
Yeah. This is the type of game that Awesomenator wants, where like he gets to do what he wants on the other side of the screen using that 5U, getting that blade level to 5 and then finishing it off. So Suzu again, for Suzu needs to find a way to get in safely with those jump-ins, with those fireballs, just finding ways.
Yeah.
Another good way that that Vegeta players use to close the gap is the use of the Eureka. Nice little combo here from Suzu.
Yeah, there was a delay close heavy there to actually catch Awesomenator mashing to get the nice heavy counter hit, and got a lot of damage in this corner. But now it's making it really hard for Awesomenator to get out of this corner. There it is again, catching the teleport, but no, the pressure, the combo is dropped, and now the raw raging strike is going to connect instead.
Yeah. Alright, but it deleted two BPs off from Awesomenator, so one hit will do it.
Sure,
let's see if we can keep up the pressure here.
Yeah.
Or we will crack under it.
This is a prime example of the case where you would want to be using that BC in the corner. Oh, that's a Paradise Lost attempt. It is blocked. Oh, the heavy's not close enough to punish, but the 6XL will catch the follow-up.
I think there is a bit of like nerves from Suzu here. He's fought his way here to the losers finals, facing again Awesomenator, and now we're fumbling with the controls a bit.
Yeah. Just need to make sure, first and foremost, if you get caught by that dive on the teleport, you showed it already once, but it's good to just throw a B. It's a guaranteed BC. Like, your opponent cannot do anything, or they can't bait a BC or block from that H dive kick from Awesomenator. Oh, there's the UDP invested now. Adding a couple layers. There's the jump in, actually blocking with the safe jump there, so the BC will not punish. And Awesomenator closing game 1 out.
Yep. I really do love the patience of Awesomenator, and also he's like really waiting for to going for those Eureka just to punish them. Like he's really ready for those.
Yeah. You actually saw there from Suzu them rolling the disc and then immediately getting a punish off on Awesomenator holding the 5U. To try and charge those levels. So I think this is definitely something that Suzu can do here. But now Awesomenator mashing a couple options to try and fight their way out of the corner. But there's that BC now slowly fighting our way out of the corner. But we're back in the same situation again.
Yep.
Not really taking advantage of that situation, I think, from Awesomenator. They need to maybe take a bit more advantage of that BC and just completely get straight out of the corner here. Now charging those levels again. Oh,
I'm really liking this. I'm really liking this. Oh my goodness, nice catch for the far heavy there.
Not quite enough damage to kill. Combo limit comes in to save Awesomenator, but there is the delay on the far heavy to close that round out. Suzu looking at so much better in this matchup already.
I think the gears are turning. We are finding the ways of how we can deal with this type of opponent that likes to play it safely, just likes to go play the far range, and also has good tools at close range. Oh, okay, yeah, the crossover for the hit grab there. This is just a different type of Suzu.
Yeah, Suzu looking at very, very good already, but there's a back throw down to 1 BP. Let's see how Suzu handles this pressure, giving the level 5, but that's the U-Fireballs!
Oh, yeah, the Eureka!
Okay.
There we go! Suzu bringing it to 1-1. My goodness.
Wow, Suzu, night and day difference since that last set with Awesomenator. Seems like they're achieving the download with the extra layers from this matchup, but now
Yeah.
Awesomeness are sitting in at that 5U. Let's see if they can handle this. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Getting the Wrecker through, investing the Raging Strike. Oh, not quite getting the follow-up on the combo.
Also, he's trying to find these gaps in like Suzu's pressure and not getting these. We get a lot of counter hits here or there. But yeah, like Suzu when he gets in, he's not letting go. Like we are seeing that we are just going for these very tight pressure strings.
Yeah,
Nice
instant
aggressive beat,
investments. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, investing the Raging Strike. Actually, not be seeing it back
Oh
to
my
keep the
goodness.
bravery point. Very brave from Awesomeness, but I respect it. I
Yeah,
respect it. The
but
evolution.
now, yeah, but now we are deleting one of Awesomeness's DDPs and getting one ourselves.
Yeah. Definitely, I think what we should have been looking for there, it definitely should have used the BC back, I think, in that situation, because now you leave yourself in the corner with such a horrible situation to be in. But you still have the 100 meter. Oh, the U teleport.
yeah. No.
Why?
The meaty fireball, yeah. That is
Catches
like,
the fireball.
yeah. Meaties catch that move. It's unfortunate, but yeah, if it's not a crush move if you do a meaty on teleport.
Yeah. I think Suzu has got the download on these teleports, but now Awesomeness just investing that Raging Strike, Raging Chain just to completely take advantage of this momentum that they've gained in the situation, but now looking for a throw actually on the option there from Suzu following that blade pullback. Remember, you are plus in that situation, Awesomeness, so you can actually press close slide, but there's the 6XL on the teleport! This is what I was going to say, but before I started choking to death, this is the one thing that you can do consistently on Lucilius teleport. If you ever see Lucilius teleport, 6XL will basically cover every single teleport option in some way.
Yeah. Indeed, but what I'm also seeing that the Awesomeness wake up option here is I think it's a grab, and it's being punished by these meaty close lights quite heavily these times. And there we go, 2-1 for Suzu.
Yeah. Now Suzu has adapted. It's up to you, Awesomeness. The ball is in your court. You need to show him what you're made of.
Yeah. There we go. That's one answer. Like, you know, now that like Suzu is using fireballs to stop your 5U, you can also just do teleports here. He's a very good cap closer.
Yeah.
And I think we're gonna see a nice little adaptation here. I already see that Awesomeness is going for more aggression, forcing Suzu to adapt here.
For sure. I'm mounting that UDP just to keep that turn. And what a confirm with that U disc.
It's not called the Jesus kick for nothing, the 5M.
Oh, the one of the many button of the gods.
Yep.
Crazy button, but fantastic confirm there from Nata just to get that round back. Now, both players, I just want to say, both players are looking very impressive so far.
Yeah.
Oh, jumping over the PC.
Yeah. Also a good answer to start DPing right here. Your opponent is showing high aggression, you DP to just slow the game down. There we go, and now we got our own attention here. Alright, we are spending the entire bar here to get the corner carry, get the maximum damage, but we dropped the combo midway. And now it looks very dangerous, but unfortunately gets wake up grabbed here. That was a very good option though.
Yeah.
For the cheeky unk check.
Yeah, I think Suzu getting a little bit too comfortable there with their score lead, but now the ball is falling right back in your court again. These teleports are coming out. Signs of confidence from Awesomeness, and now once again looking to bait options with these teleports, making it very hard. But that's a great roll on the follow-up from the 5U, but no reward really. There's the teleport again.
These little changes in offense from Awesomeness have really changed the game around now. The momentum shifted here.
But now there's level 5. Oh, dashing heavy actually made it so that Suzu was out of the blast range from the dive kick. And
oh
now
no, you get hit. This might be enough, and it is. Putting Suzu at set point here. An unfortunate counter hit in the corner to turn the game around.
Yeah. fighting with your life on the line. Alternator. Oh, there it is. The reset on the pressure again. And now at the close heavy. Gotta earn your spot in the grand final. Suzu is rolling right now.
Yep. It's a different game entirely. We are seeing a lot more 6-6, a lot more safe pressure here going for those. We get the confirm here. Oh, drop shit, unfortunately. Another counter hit. No confirm. Oh no, these are very good chances of winning the game here, but we're still pressuring. We get the uncheck, we get the hit, and we get the finish. Oh my.
Suzu moves into grand finals off of one final unk check onto Awesomenator.
Well, first of all, I'm happy for Suzu, but also 2 chances of finishing it off. You got nice counter hits, but the failure to convert them into combos. You got your 2, and when you get your 6XL, when you get your farm, you can also always do a 2M to just go for the Rekka afterwards. It's yep.
Yeah,
That's the only pet peeve I got.
I think they were attempting to Rekka there at the end, honestly, but I'm pretty sure it was on cooldown. So in those sorts of cases where you're not 100% sure if you're like, obviously you can look at your skills, but in the heat of the moment, you're probably not paying much attention. Just send the U skill, just send the U Rekka in that situation, because it's always going to convert. You're always going to get something from it because you have the meter. Like, but above all, fantastic performance. Both players showed really, really strong resilience in that set.
Yep.
And both deserve a spot in the grand finals, frankly. But there could only be one.
There can only be one, and they go and fight the canonical final boss, Versusia herself. Coming from the winner's side, Osmos, and now coming to the loser's side, Suzu. Let's see if this is a quick sweep, or do we get the same kind of very tight match treatment as we did in the losers finals.
Yeah. Obviously, winner's side advantage being on Osmos' side. You have to win 6 games against this Versusia if you want to graduate today, Suzu. It's a lot of work to do.
Yeah, Suzu's been on the cabinet constantly since the loser semi-finals, so it's like, I hope you're not tired yet. You still got a lot of ways to go.
Yeah, a lot of work to do, but this is a great way to start us off. 6XLing in to the attempt to close up pressure, but Osmos now just kind of content holding down back. Oh, but
there we go, another frame trap.
Frame trap with the H Rekka, but now resetting that pressure again. The 5U with an attempt to throw a bit, but not quite getting enough right now. That's the H Vorpal Blade.
Yeah, Suzu is really ready for this, and I'm really liking the like very high pressure offensive BCs here. Gets the hit as well. Full combo conversion. Suzu's come to play.
Yeah, Suzu bringing the aggression early on. You saw the offensive BC usage there from Suzu to just completely keep Osmos in the corner. Every single time Osmos BC'd there, instant BC back. Yep. I don't want none of this. None of this reset stuff. You're staying in this corner. You're holding this pressure whether you like it or not.
Yeah, that's the way you play against Versusia. You want to be close. You wanna force them to use risky buttons, because because 5L is slow, 2L is fast, but it has a very low range. So you really want to be in their face constantly.
For sure. Osmos actually showing the wake up throw there, but 6H. Unfortunately, you cannot cancel your dash there as Versusia, so the 6H will consistently find you in that situation. There's that counter hit BC from Osmos, but the U Fireball invested, and the UDP finally working for Osmos for the first time in 3 sets.
Yep. I'm really liking the usage of the U Fireball there, just to get the pressure there. Oh, okay, now we deleted all the BPs from.
Ooh, anti-air on that U Fireball for the throw.
I think there was a misinput there, because I don't think the Osmos went the orb there.
No, I think there was probably a U reversal there, but unfortunately Suzu has knocked the first of 6 games off that they need to win.
Yes, indeed. Again, aggressive BC usage. I'm really liking this. We force Osmos into the corner here. We get to poking. We get to we keep the pressure here.
Ooh.
Nice.
Have you noticed the change, by the way, in Suzu's now spacing? They're completely spacing out any options that Osmos could potentially look for in the corner there. As I say this, they're now eating a full corner combo and
Oh,
about
yeah.
to probably get an SSBA, an SBA, unfortunately.
Cover
Yeah,
there
that
first.
BP is going to be drained.
But yeah, it is a good way of dealing with Versus. Yeah, but I would say this that the offense works, so just keep doing it.
For sure. Yeah, I think they slowed the game down a little bit in the corner because I think they're more used to the attempt of Osmos jumping out in such a situation, but now gets a stray hit with that jump in, sending the SSBA, drain those crystals. This is a great start if you want your way back into this game, Suzu. Let's see what the pressure is, but the 2L connects.
Nice
No.
contest. Nice contest here from Osmos. 2L fastest button off Versus. Yeah. There
The
we go.
Raging Strike, Raging Chain probably would have killed their Osmos. Make sure to use those, but the 6-6H unfortunately will get blocked, and now Osmos getting around to their own back in this grand finals.
Yep. I can also see that Osmos has adapted with a more reactive style of play, and also just contesting these gaps accordingly. Just trying out stuff and forcing Suzu to be a bit more slower.
Ooh, unfortunate jump in there from Osmos. Has now put himself in the corner. But now, see this pressure amount up from Suzu. There's a throw. Let's see what else we got in the bag of tricks.
Oh,
That's a delay
nice.
close heavy.
He's gonna hurt a lot.
I think this is your life forfeit.
Versusi has a lot of HP, but this was a close heavy counter hit, and it is enough.
Suzu striking back in the second game.
And did you see the adaptation there? Like just Suzu when he noticed that, okay, now we're like not contesting that much. We're doing delayed buttons. We're gonna do delayed buttons ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's really impressive, honestly, from Suzu. Now there's a back throw. Now back in that corner once again. It seems like Osmos' home is one of these corners consistently. Unfortunately, in the set so far.
Yeah. Also, this sick Abare coming from Osmos is really working out from places, and in theory it will work because you have more HP, more damage, but it's still a very risky thing to do. Another frame trap. We're in the corner.
Ooh, great jump there from Osmos, honestly. Just a neutral jump rather than like a forward jump. And catches with the longer ranged option in the air. But the spot dodge is punished.
No,
Osmos evening the score.
it is a very good call out tool, but yes, sports meta is not the way here.
No, not at all. Especially not in such a situation. It does not give you much of a reward if you're running to spot dodge. If you really want to spot dodge, just use it on those fireballs and avoid that chip damage.
Yep.
And also the Raging Strike. You don't want to fail the uncheck. Can I hit PC? Oh, that's a cross up.
Yeah. We got the block button, but who the hell uses that?
Yeah, sure. Oh,
We get the counter hit, but I think something was on cooldown. The fireball was on cooldown, so there was no continuation. Alright, yeah. Osmos
That's
neutral jumping, trying to get away here. Little pokes here, not really too much, but still, these are whittling down the HP of Suzu here.
sure. It's the 6XL. Oh, the frame trap on that Hedge Vorpal Blade.
Yeah.
Now, once again, but it's going to be on cooldown, so you've got a bit of time. Oh, but it's already back up. Oh, but the U Vorpal Blade!
Oh.
The slowdown with the U skill.
Yeah,
This might be enough.
Yeah, this is enough. Holy moly! Yep.
Something about Gia doing no damage. That was a lot for a raw U skill starter. Jesus.
Well,
Suzu.
unskilled use skill damage. That's quite a lot.
Yeah, for sure. I think if we were living on what many of the old patches, that would have been like the highest damage starter that Jita could have. But
Yeah.
oh, look at this range game once again. The tipper of the 6XL actually connecting here, and now there's that 5U again, attempting at baiting a throw, but not quite getting it.
Oh.
Antia with the far medium. And now
Oh, no, yeah.
Raging Strike.
Suzu's really making it work here, just going for these pokes here. They are landing and they're converting combos. This is just very, very nice to see. Oh, and we get something. And that's
Meet
yeah.
2L.
2 out of 6. Come on, Suzu. Let's get the reset at least.
Yeah, we're one game off of that reset. Unfortunately for Osmos, if Suzu takes this game, you're one of the 3 games that you need to close this out. Would be forfeit, but let's see how you handle it. You're looking very strong right now in this first round. Got the first 66% of Suzu. But now that 6XL carrying it all the way to the other corner. Osmos neutral jumping once again with that defensive option. Here we go. Oh, 2M connecting, but no conversion.
Yep. Really patient here. Good jump.
Yeah, that's that jump
up.
out. Oh, the cross up.
Another cross up. And we keep it simple. We delete the two crystals and get the nice chunk of damage here. Yep, I'm really liking Suzu's like simple playstyle as well. Like just if you have the bar. Oh no, but yeah,
no punish.
The bar, no punish though, but still trying to mash and gets punished for it. Oh no.
Reset point for Suzu. Looking very, very good right now in this matchup. I can't lie.
Yep. Suzu's offense has been really, really good here, but also Osmos now switching it up for more offense here, trying to press more buttons, getting counter hit, but that's fine though.
You've Opalblade whiffing there in that combo, but yeah, here's that LDP invested again, but the UDP now straight back.
Yeah.
Statement made. I want my turn. Oh, but
no!
The delay.
I think this game has turned into a slugfest. Like both players just trying to find ways to just continue their offense here. Oh,
Clashing with the aerial.
Aggressive BC there.
Oh, spot dodging the overhead there as well.
Yeah.
Potentially check.
Oh no! He's suffering from success. Oh no! Oh, my
so many things happen at once, but Osmos gets the better of the situation.
Yeah. Oh my goodness! Yeah, I think both players are feeling it right now. Osmos wanting to end it right here, and also just Suzu wanting to reset the bracket, make the playing field equal here.
Yeah, for sure. I think Suzu has some work to do, but that frame trap with the H4 Opalblade is a great way to start things off.
Yep.
And mounting that pressure. Here comes the Meaty 5U. Throw is teched.
Yeah.
Attempt at spacing here, but not quite getting any jumps here from Osmos. No player budging, getting the better of the other, but Osmos jumping out. BC straight away. There, trading back and forth. Oh, there's an attempt at an anti-air, but not quite getting it.
Okay, yeah. Oh, the roll. My goodness, this is a clash of the ages right now. The spot dodge risk works here, and gets the reset. Oh no! And that's the reset. Oh my goodness!
Reset for the reset. Suzu getting the better of Osmos for this first game, but now we go back to square one.
I'm lost for words because like this is a very different Suzu, like from the first of the top 6 here, like really showing great adaptations and like just improving on the go, forcing these players to adapt to Suzu and not the other way around.
Yeah, and I mean, it just goes to show, right? This is case in point. You see. The amount of times that I've casted Suzu in top 6 is many more times than I've casted any of the other players in this top 6, and you see them consistently just about falling short of this glory. But maybe today will be the day. Maybe they will catch the lightning in the bottle moment that they're getting right now. This momentum is looking good.
Suzu's hungry. I think Suzu's hungry for that victory.
They have had enough.
Oh, I like it. Unfortunately, the walk back just out of the range.
Yeah. BCing, going for the cross up, just putting Osmos back in the corner now.
Yeah, good.
Even though Suzu is looking good, Osmos still is in the way of this EU Training Grounds Championship for this one graduation spot that we have available.
Yep, DP to finish it. I like that.
Yeah, Suzu getting the first round once again.
Establishing momentum early is a great way to carve your path to victory here.
Yeah,
I think that. Yep, go on.
I think for Osmos, you just really, really have to. You're slowly running out of time, right? Like you don't have much more games to work with. Close heavy again, connecting. We need to go back to the drawing board, Osmos.
Yeah,
revisit.
Unfortunately, I'm not well versed in Versusia to offer many advice, but 2L is a very good option to just ward off any close range attempts. But mid range it is a still risky business.
Yeah.
So
Great
when
catch.
when you get your offense here, you gotta keep it.
Yeah.
Like
Definitely.
so.
Case in point, using those BP. Honestly, I think it was briefly touched upon by the other commentators that there's been a lot of really good BC usage. This is gonna punish. Oh my god, the SSBA into the.
This might kill. This actually might kill. Yeah.
It will kill. That's 0 BP. Oh
That's
my goodness. That is a way to slam the door shut. Osmos. Statement SSBA to take that round.
Yeah, you wanna say okay, we're not doing this. You're like get off of me.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like Suzu's struggling a little bit with this fireball pressure. Now Osmos, momentum shifting, but the back throw is connecting. Instant BC usage there to reset that pressure. Get straight out of the corner, but now those auto combo follow-ups are really getting the better of Suzu right now. Yeah, the low, constantly going low here.
Yeah, whittling down the opponent now. Okay, we get a little bit of mash here.
Nothing. Fireball spent, but
oh,
anti-SXXL.
The nerves, like just being patient enough. Okay, they jump another frame trap. Oh, we keep it simple. Oh, we didn't have cooldowns. Okay, this is a very good one then. This is very good.
Yeah.
Just to go for it. We didn't have cooldowns here.
Didn't have cooldowns, didn't have BP. That's some amazing awareness.
Oh, I love
Suzu.
that. I love that. For the whole entire set, you've been doing 5U jumps, and now you start grabbing. It's diabolical, this guy.
Suzu capturing this lightning in a bottle momentum that they have right now. Really good plays from Suzu so far. Very impressive performance.
Yeah.
But still some work to do. Still 2 more games. 4 out of 6 achieved.
Yep. I'm also really liking Osmos' adaptation, going for more close range, going for more of these, well, just whittling down your opponent. It's really hard to shimmy or just like move around with Versusia. So, but like when you're in, you also have very good tools because you're 5L and everything is plus. Oh, okay.
Counter hit raging strike. Not even breaking the block there. That was just a straight up counter hit.
Yeah, also
so,
no animation on this SBA.
Yeah, oh, but there's the frame trap again. Suzu took advantage of that last BP to close the round out.
Yep. These frame traps are really working on Suzu's favor here. So, like, I think it comes down to that. Like, Osmos really is struggling to find the places where he can take his turn back, and Suzu is also making. Also, Suzu is making it really difficult for Osmos to take his turn back.
Yeah, for sure. I think you can pretty consistently BC all of these 6XLs that Suzu is looking for, but the thing is that Suzu is just immediately BCing back in like most cases.
Oh no!
Oh, but no follow-up on the point, the confirm there.
Zero BC, so we have to end it early. Versusia HP might make it so that this doesn't kill. We have to see. Okay.
Not quite. Oh, but the delay jab.
Oh no, yep. And we have 2-0 on the bracket reset for Suzu. Oh my.
One more game. Osmos, your time is quickly running out. You have to make this magic happen if you want to stop Suzu, who's seemingly taking no prisoners whatsoever. BCing straight away, just when in doubt, if you're not 100% sure, just spend the BC. Like, if you're not 100% sure of whether you can take your turn back, just use it. Because if you're using it right or wrong, that's something we can optimize later down the line.
Yes.
When you get used to these matchups.
Yeah, start the BC war early, because now you're getting rewarded for forcing Suzu to use more BCs here. Now you got more resources, you got more everything, and the SBA to punish this. Let's go.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Osmos getting the better of Suzu with that SBA there to close that first round. Now, Osmos, you do have to reverse 3-0 this if you want to take the EU training grounds number 22. But here we go again. Throws being teched. Button teching actually here for Osmos, but the throw bit! Spacing it from Suzu to just bait the throw.
Yeah, what I'm really getting worried about though is the tournament fatigues. I'd really like Suzu to finish it off here, because the more games go on, the better Osmos is getting it adapting, and also like you've been playing for hours now. It's now or never.
The follow-ups on the record not actually connecting there. I don't think I've ever seen that situation before, but
oh my, the checks are flying.
Sending the checks and just immediately BCing. Now Osmos has no BP to work with. Neither player has any BPs at all, but there's the SBA,
there we go.
SSBA, that's gonna kill.
Yep, we're gonna take one back for ourselves, not refusing to go down 3-0 on the reset here. My goodness. And we get this sick alternate finish on the Super as well, since we're doing a canonical matchup here.
Osmos getting some momentum back. Let's see if Suzu can close this out, but Osmos still has some things to say about it.
Yeah, there's still a lot to fight for here.
Ooh.
It's like they say, it's not over until the fat lady sings.
For sure.
Ooh, catches the jump.
Great work. There's the BP invested, but combo limit might come in. No, not quite. We're ending it early. Good awareness. I think that was the last hit that Suzu could have spent to go into this SBA safely without getting punished, but the UDP invested straight away this time.
Yeah.
It's probably the best time that you could look for it, because Suzu has only shown follow-up options there, so there's a relatively safe UDP.
Yeah.
Now, getting a catch once again with that 2L, nice 2M, nice conversion. BC's traded back and forth here.
Yeah, I'm starting to see one of these few weaknesses coming here from Suzu here. I'll talk about it here. Okay, there we go. 5 but I'm finding out that Suzu might have a bit of a problem closing out these rounds. There's a bit more pressure coming on, just trying to finish off when your opponent's on high guard.
That being said, you are on tournament point right now, so Suzu, you have a lot of chances, but you need to make sure that you make them count now. You still have one more round to take.
Yeah, this is the moment where your opponent is at his best, because nobody wants to lose here.
Yeah, life on the line. It's now or never, Osmos. Let's see if you can close down the Suzu lightning in a bottle momentum going on right now. There's the auto combo into the low. BC invested straight away. Oh, backdashing. Oh, spot dodge. Auto combo going straight into the SBA.
Yeah, we keep it simple. We keep it simple. We delete one BP. We're in no rush to take this.
Oh,
we get the counter hit. Will this be enough? Don't drop this combo. This is your tournament point on the line here. One more. There we go. Suzu takes it. Holy moly. 3-1
wow.
reset.
That is crazy. That is an unbelievable performance from Suzu.
Unbelievable is the right word. I'm having chills, because the 5U usage was also like impeccable. You've been doing it for time and time again since the first set. Then you start doing it, doing the grabs in the middle, and to win it all, you actually go for it again and you get the hit. Oh my goodness.
If there's any demonstration of resilience in Granblue and leveling up in this game, Suzu is your case in point, because that was amazing, frankly. Like you say, bro, I have goosebumps. I have goosebumps from watching this. That was some fucking Granblue.
That was Granblue. Like
That was some
the difference.
good ass Granblue.
Yeah, the difference between like top 6 start to grand finals is night and day. Like Suzu really did, I think, evolve as a player from this entire set, and I think like you've earned your graduations. You're on your way to being masters. My goodness.
For sure, for sure. That was, like I said, we've seen this player come through many times, entered so many beginner brackets. Like I have seen or commentated Suzu at least like 3 or 4 times in this top 6. So to see it finally pay off is fantastic. And I mean, we got the pleasure to watch it finally happen. You know, we got the honor of commentating. What an amazing performance from Suzu. Well earned, I believe. And Osmos, you weren't the better player today, but there is always next time. You know, you got all the way here to grand finals on winner's side, but just fell short towards the end. There is always next time, and you know, if Suzu is any case in point, it's if you don't succeed, try again. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I would say to Osmos as well, like work on your confirms. The triple combos are good, but you also can get a lot better at it, and also just like Versusia is a very tough character to play with, I think, and the defense is one of the key aspects on Versusia if you want to play her, because the better you are defense and reading your opponent's offense, the better you get rewarded, because like you don't have any special gimmicks to open up your opponent, so basically just out reading your opponent is the way to go.
Yeah,
But yeah,
for sure.
yeah, for Suzu, outstanding performance, nice adaptation, that's just nice offense overall. I think like you grasp the core aspect of Granblue. Basically, you refuse to let go of the gas pedal. You used BCs offensively. You kept it simple when you weren't sure where to go. Just going for the SBAs or the RSRCs. Just a very solid performance. My only pet peeve is the overuse of raw raging strikes, but I can't be mad because you won in the end. But that's the one thing you gotta keep aware if you want to continue on climbing to the gold master and so on and so forth.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's all for me.
For sure. And I think, you know, like you said, there is the case of that as you level up, people will be ready for those raw raging strikes eventually. I still get hit by them from time to time, so eventually you will deal with people that will not be able to be ready for such a situation. So do be careful on that. And you know, I mean, you hit it right on the head, Hankar. Honestly, I think both players, like I say, showed some amazing resilience. And Osmos, you know, there is, like I say, it's tough to play Versusia. This character is not she's not the menace that she used to be, for sure. She's still, you know, she's still okay. She's got some very good options, some insanely strong normals, and we saw you trying to utilize that a lot. But on the defense, you just have to be that little bit more careful, because you don't really have limited options to get out of such a situation. You've got your BCs. Everyone's got BCs. But what you can also do, I'd have to confirm this to be specific to Versusia, but if you're doing it like if you BC and you're then getting your pressure and you find that your opponent is BCing you back, you can actually, correct me if I'm wrong here, Hankar, you can hold back at the same time as when you're doing your close lights. And if your opponent BCs, you will automatically block it.
Yes,
so
you can do that, yes.
You can do that with Versusia as well, because that's the only bit I'm not sure. You can do it with Narmaya, so that's the one character that I know you can do it with, but...
Yeah. One thing also that Versusia players do is basically just close heavy into spot dodge to deal with that. But yeah, there are multiple ways of dealing with counter BC.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
yeah, that is EUTG number 22. We had a very entertaining grand final set here. Congratulations, Suzu, for graduating the EUTG bracket. You are well on your way to Masters. I hope to see you in the Masters, like playing in ranked. We'll see each other in lobby and all that.
Sure.
This has been EUTG. Thank you, Nahiu, for hosting it. Thank you, Specky, for co-commenting with me.
Yeah, it's fun. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity once again. Run it back.
Yeah, you got any final words for our viewers here?
No, just all to all of you beginners that entered today. Congratulations, good work, everybody. You know, keep doing what you're doing, and onwards and upwards. If you keep practicing, you'll definitely be hopefully in Suzu's place going forward, winning out on these graduation brackets for EUTG. So GG's everybody, and well played.
GG. Okay. Now you can take us away to another stream. We're gonna go raid, maybe. I don't know.
Great time.
No.